really just terrible rolls. But like it was also things of I did this to myself, so I probably deserve this. Put myself in bad situation.
The stream is up.
The stream is indeed up.
All right.
Mhm.
We can get her set up when she gets in. Hello, everyone, and good evening. Welcome to the stream. Nobody's watching yet.
It's fine.
Cool.
Yay! Maybe we can still have
Got
fun.
7 viewers.
Hey. Welcome to the stream, everybody, and another glorious day in Tamriel as we venture through a moldering crypt. So, let me pull up my file here. Last we left off, the party spent their breakfast in Hellstrom, discussing the events of the previous day. During this, they discovered that not only is the dagger that Thribby took from the crypt enchanted, but the skull as well, which Taliesin discovered and was promptly punished for touching with a headache and a nosebleed. They also discovered that the book they gained with the other two objects is locked with a powerful magic enchantment that left Alira speechless. When they got to Bravel a few days later, they ran into an old fisherman named Cletus, who helped them get across to the island in the Nibene Bay. There, it was revealed that the Thalmor had beat them to the location, of which the party then promptly beat them into submission in return, with a horrifying realization upon them that two of the Thalmor are not Altmer, but an Imperial man and a Breton man with no faces. We come back as the Justiciar awakens to the group standing over them in this narrow, dark hall. Oh, you have to be fucking kidding me. Fuck. What the fuck do you lot want? This is Thalmor business.
Sorry.
I think Goslin will tug on Alara's sleeve again, and he's like, "We don't like the Thalma, right?"
No, no, we don't. They're bad people.
Oh, how lovely. You and the rest of Tamriel don't like us.
You got quite a mouth
That's
on you,
too
don't
bad
you?
for you. And you won't tell me why the fuck you're here.
Why don't you start with that and we might do that,
Official Thalmor business, I'm afraid. I can't tell you.
I mean, do you like living?
I doubt you would let me live.
You make quite a bit of assumptions, yeah? How about this? You tell us what we need to know, and we'll make sure that you go home with at least one of your limbs, yeah? And Towels and I give him a very big smile.
I don't even know why you're here.
That doesn't matter. You're here. That's what matters.
How am I going to give you information if I don't know why you're here?
'Cause while we're here is not important. To you, at least. But while you're here is important to us, because you're not supposed to be here. And that's the point I'm trying to make.
Did you miss the memo where we're allied with Cyrodiil so we can move freely within the confines of this province?
Frankly, I don't really care about the memo. I just need to know why you're here.
We're looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
There, you know why we're here. We're looking for something. Well, I'm looking for something. Not that those fools' emotions to the two faceless can do anything.
Yes, so we noticed. What exactly are you looking for, smartass? Don't waste our time.
And you are seriously going to let me free.
Debatable. I might, but my friends might not, because they might not like the way you talk to me. And smile again.
I'm pretty sure the Nord is going to kill me.
Or the Bosmer. Or the other Bosmer. Or the Breton. Or maybe
At
even the
that
Malmer.
point, Tiny just eyes up from his hand inside the pocket. He's like, "What? Someone said Nord? Me? What?"
It's like,
No? Okay. And then he goes back to rifling through the faceless itself.
You're clearly here for the same reason I am, so I don't need to tell you.
Well, that being the case.
Nobody comes to a half-sunken ruin anymore that has been picked clean and is impossible to pass the doors within the first few feet.
Right then. Right. Gaztin.
Just this little
You
friendly
just hear him go.
Gaz.
But yeah,
Is Gaston's token on this? Oh, okay.
Would you mind coming here? You kept him alive so you could talk to him. Just like you said.
he comes back around the corner. I literally can't see, so I'm just gonna like walk and. Oh, here. There you
Yeah, narrow hallways.
go.
For the sake of the scene, I think it's okay if he's like in the same space.
He's small enough. He's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I'm so. I think he wants to walk up to Sky and like, why would the Faceless be in Valenwood chasing after Bosmer?
Their fodder. Why else? They're just soldiers.
Why would you command them to hunt Bosmer down?
We're not hunting all Bosmer, just the lowborn and he kind of sneers a little. Changelings.
Um, I think he's going to. This is really bad. I think he's gonna rage.
Hell
And
yeah,
he's not
dude.
gonna like hurt him. He's just gonna immediately grab his throat with while raging.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, go
Get
ahead.
him.
Kill him.
he doesn't want to kill him. He wants to just squeeze just hard enough where he can like have a really hard time breathing. It's like the people that you sent was me and my family and my people. The pain you have caused my family that you killed as he slowly starts screaming, like squeezing harder as his voice raises.
His face is starting to turn colors and his eyes are starting to bulge out slightly as you choke him. I
You
am going to consider. He's at
don't.
1 hit point, so I will consider this a coup d'etat.
You deserve more than death. and I kind of let go, and then I immediately heal him because I have the spells like Cure Wounds.
I don't know anything about your family. The only one of note that we care about is named Osalemo.
Would I think Gazin will try to?
Arin mentioned Osalemo one time.
Yeah. Could Gazin attempt to recall again?
Sure, go ahead.
What would that
History.
be? History.
Who the fuck is that?
You're
You're basically like, who the fuck is that? And he's like, who the fuck are you?
Who the
Yeah,
fuck
I-
are you?
Maybe if one of my companions doesn't end your life prematurely and find out more about the Shady Veils.
I have no idea who they are.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Of
Yeah,
course
I'll
you
do
don't.
that too.
Their name
I just
was
like to
Gallus.
imagine Taliesin says out loud, pointing at him,
Zalton.
insight check.
Oh, Jesus, it's like progressively
Chelsea.
better.
Oh, jeez.
You killed my baby sister.
He has absolutely no fucking idea who that is. He's being honest.
And that's all of us?
Straight across the board, he has absolutely no idea who that is.
I'm gonna put a
This
hand.
is a lowly drag justiciar.
I'm gonna put a hand on Gaston's shoulder and shake my head. Don't know, mate. It's alright. We'll find one that does.
I'll take out my frustrations in a different way. He's gonna grab this Thalmor and then drag him to this water.
Oh boy.
How deep is this water? Is it enough
It's
to
just
fit?
right there is to the bottom of the soles, down by the door
Oh,
you were
I'll
at
do it.
is to the ankles.
I'll do it over here. So it's like it's still in the hallway.
That's still to the bottoms of the soles.
Okay, so enough that if I push his nose and his mouth, I could.
Okay,
drown
yeah,
him.
you could do
the
it
puddle.
right here and just get enough to push his nose and mouth in there.
Okay.
You watch as this little Bosmer drags this really tall Altmer down the hall by the scruff of his collar, flip him over, and then push his face into the water, and all you can hear is him flailing in the water and gurgling.
I bring him. I do it for like 10 seconds to bring up, but just tell me why you're here.
The fucking staff of RK!
Well, that's one way to get it right.
And I just kind of. Does anyone follow me?
Oh, Taliesin was
I did.
following the entire time.
I just drop him
Gotta
to
keep
his
an eye on
face
the
first
kid.
in the water again, and then I just walk away, just upset.
Gonna stand
Satisfied! He
between
stands up.
him and the rest of the hallway. No. What do you need it
What do
for?
What
Who
do
do you
we
need it
need it
for?
for? We're taking it to the Arcanium.
And for what purpose?
Dottie, it's an object of the Aedra.
Okay, that's great and all. And then I'm going to unsheath the sword completely, with the shadows looking up the blade. I'm going to point it at his face.
You said you would let me live.
I did. You're pissing me off. What is the purpose of collecting these artifacts? What do you need them for? What are these considered to you? Fucking speak or I will kill you myself.
I am just given my orders, Staff of Arcane, and return it to the Arcanium for study. I know nothing beyond that. If you want answers, you need to talk to the leader of the Arcanium or to Silinir Malleus, but I doubt you will ever get an audience with him.
You'd be surprised. Who's the leader of the Arcanium?
And give me a sec. I'm trying to look it up because I momentarily forgot.
Have we heard of the Arcanium before this?
Taliesin mentioned it when he read the letter out loud.
Yeah, it's a place of magic study of my make in Alanor. It's not a canon place. I made it.
It isn't. Okay, so we do know where it is.
Yeah, it's.
I was about to make myself look like an
you
idiot.
guys would. It's common knowledge. It is a very big, Thalmor school, Justiciar school, Alanor. Sinir Aldruth.
Can you spell that, DM? Like, put it in the chat.
Siren. Words are hard. Yeah, I can totally do that. This is the Supreme Justiciar.
Of the Arcanium.
Yeah. One and the same.
Supreme Justiciar.
Oh yeah, I spelled that very wrong.
Or are you talking about the High Mage?
You know, maybe you might as well mention them too, yeah?
Cassilla Nephilos. That kind of like sets off alarm bells because that's not a Altmer name. That's an Imperial's name.
What was her name?
Cassilla Nephilios.
Please put it in the NPC's chat, DM. We're very stupid.
There.
Oh, I almost spelled it
okay.
right. One of these days I'll get an NPC's name right the first time. One of these
days, but it is Elder Scrolls name, so you never know.
That's an Imperial.
Like there's a Bob, but there's no O.
That's...
Yeah, Bob with no O.
There's, as the name is said, Taliesin has like a puzzled look on his face. That's an Imperial's name.
Brilliant deduction. She is an Imperial.
What's an Imperial doing in the Thalmor?
Why not? She understood our greatness and joined us, and she has a great proclivity for magic, to the point where she rose high in the ranks of the Arcanium.
Curious. What's your name, mate?
Oh my god, let me pull up Elder's name generator. Why do you do this to me?
Suffer.
That's the names of everybody.
Oh, don't worry, I have an answer to that. I
Are you
will
just
put
gonna
it
disguise
into
yourself
play.
as this person later, or be like, I work for that?
I work for them.
Let's just say that Taliesin's
Come
a
on,
very
load.
complicated character.
Super complicated.
I mean, I guess it's like the same mentality of never throw away a phone number. You might need it. Might as well just collect names.
Altren. That is my name. And I will put that one into the NPC channel.
Please tell me I got it spelled right.
Please tell me I spelled it right.
Fuck!
Fuck!
I thought it said Altrin, not Aldrin. Fuck.
I tried to say I can't do accents very well, so things sound weird.
It's okay, it's fine.
Mhm.
Aldrin. Curious. What is, in your eyes, the great message that the Thalmor is trying to spread, eh? I'm curious. And there is a look of anger on my face.
Well, we wish to spread and share our wealth and our glory, and to remove the worship of any false gods.
Spread wealth and glory. Is that why you killed hundreds of members of the Blades? Is that why you guys started
They
the
were
Great
in the
War?
way. They were in the way.
Curious.
We have our tactics.
Interesting. Hey, Glariel, we have our own tactics too, right? And he's like giving you a sign, Glarior.
And
Get his face off.
you know, hold on.
RN runs in. That's enough. Kills him. Runs out.
He's standing up, right?
Yeah, he is now standing.
He's got a blade at his throat.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
He does have a blade at his throat.
imagining the blade over Glarior's head. And fuck, where's my? Can I pretty please?
No.
Can you pretty please what?
I just want to unarmed
So,
attack him.
Are you
I
like
wanna kill him.
standing right behind Glarior right there in the hall?
I mean, I'm wherever the guy is. I don't know. I wasn't on the map.
That's
Where is the damn map at? There it is. So yeah, I'm assuming that like, because I would say they're technically sharing the same space,
Yeah.
that he's got the blade to the guy's neck. Glarior's literally right beneath him, and he's looking down at him as he asks this question.
Yeah.
okay.
And I'm
so,
sure you saw what I rolled as him.
Yeah.
He's silently doing the somatic components.
Can I make a perception check? 'Cause
Yeah, go ahead.
Could I
You would
have
be on
it?
high alert.
Could I have advantage since I'm on high alert? I'm literally
No,
looking
just
at him.
regular.
Okay.
Just regular because he's doing it down at his side.
Great.
You catch it just too late, Glarior. I need dex saving throws from you both.
Save.
13, you succeed.
Fuck yeah. How much do I take?
Natural
Nice.
20, you succeed. So you will take half of this damage.
Amazing.
Okay, 12.
12 damage. As he, you watch it as his hand sparks and he quickly throws it out into you and it passes through and grazes your shoulder as you both go up against the wall.
I
Where
would
is
like
this
to
person?
retaliate.
I would like to retaliate.
It's in the hall down here. You hear it this way. There she is. Hello, and everyone.
I want to
Sorry.
cast Primal Savagery, leap at him
Okay.
with my teeth, for his neck.
Yes.
I would like to attempt to cleave him in half.
Well, you're either gonna cleave him or cleave me.
Did you both take the 12 damage?
Yes.
Am
I
being
did.
stupid?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I'm being stupid then. Got it. Okay, go ahead and roll your attacks. Primal Savagery hits.
Of course.
You miss. You're just kind of like bumped aside by Glarior reaching out and mauling him. 3 damage. That is definitely enough. He was on 1 hit point.
Okay, so I'm
He is
gonna
dead.
like leap at him, sink my teeth into his neck, and tear his throat from his body and just keep fucking going at him. Ripping him to shreds until there's nothing left.
Fuck. Oh. That's nuts. Right. He probably is a good snack, bit foul, I'd say.
DM, was there a giant sound boom or anything when that happened?
Yeah, you did hear a loud crackle and a boom as it smacks into the wall, and then you just hear wet, sloppy mauling echoing through the hall.
Tiny comes running in with his axe at the sound of the boom.
Talzin's holding
And
up a
then
hand.
And then he's like, oh, okay. And then walks back up.
He is not stopping.
I was gonna let him eat. Little guy gotta eat. Gotta get big and
He's
strong.
not eating.
He hungry.
He's not eating. He is.
He's just ripping this body apart.
Yeah.
Little guy
I
gotta
will
tear
tell
shit
you-
apart. He got anger issues.
As you're tearing this body apart, you do find 15 sandcar, gold sandcar on him, which is 15
Sick.
gold. Just like flings out and hits the walls as he's like going nuts, and it's now covered in blood and gore.
Fucking spits it out.
Talzin just like picks it up. It's like, we're gonna need that. I'll take this while you're doing
I'll
that.
take this. Just kind of dips it in the water and gives it a little shake, just
Like,
to wash it
Yeah,
off.
there we go. He's like fucking. I'm gonna look at it like while I'm just hearing that. It's just a. Yeah, it looks good. That looks good. All right, 15 gold to me.
Did the body next to the door have anything on it or anything like that I could loot?
Those bodies don't have anything on them. They're devoid, but you do take the mask off and they literally have no face. It is disconcerting. If you're like into SCP, it's kind of like from the SCP IKEA, the Infinite IKEA, the dudes in there with no faces. It's like that.
Oh, wow.
It's a little
Okay,
creepy.
so Tiny is gonna take the mask off and be visibly shocked, and then like proceed to rip the hood further to then like wrap around its face so no one else needs to look at it.
You rip the hood off, and yeah, they have rounded ears. They're human, and whatever features that you can discern off of like their neck, their shoulders, or their jawline, the one you're over is an imperial.
I'm just trying to not have it like any of the other party members come by and they see the face and get startled or get sick or PTSD. So he takes the hood off to like fully cover its face from everyone else. But anyone can't undo it. But he then takes the mask and walks it to Taliesin. And he's like, proof of kill, I guess? This seems more like you would know what to do with it. And then I proceed to give him the mask.
Okay, I'm not sure. Well, actually, this might come in useful. Hold on. And, is the other faceless, like, still in the hallway that I'm in?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna, like, ignore Glarior just having his moment. I'm gonna go over to the other faceless and take off their mask as well, if it hasn't been taken off yet.
You take it off, and just like the bone structure of like the ears and the jaw and all that just screams this is a Breton man.
Oh, that's interesting. Guess they actually are faceless. Quite peculiar. I wonder how they do that.
It is a little disconcerting though, because how do they eat or breathe? And then it hits you when they grabbed at their throats when he fell unconscious. He was tethering them to life.
Oh shit. Well, that's not good. That's...
Alira, You have anybody proficient in Arcana? Go ahead and roll a Arcana check for me.
Nope.
Alira and Taliesin. Taliesin, it hits you immediately. This is a form of flesh sculpting, which is another one of the schools that are kind of forbidden.
Eh,
This is flesh magic, straight up.
Alira,
Yeah.
if I'm not, we found the thing of flesh sculpting in the basement back in Mournhold, or the room in Mournhold. Do you think that somebody could hypothetically flesh sculpt over somebody's face and have complete controls of their faculties, meanwhile tethering them to basically their life? You think that's possible?
As you say that, the bodies seem to crumble to dust, only leaving the cloaks behind.
Well, that explains that.
Guess they're saying that her eyebrows just furrow more. I think it's a yes. But it's disgusting.
Yeah, a wee bit. I mean, I learned back in the academy that it's a forbidden kind of magic, so it's a bit. Actually, it's not really that surprising that I think that Thalmor use it. Thinking back in the history books, they're just acting like Aylieds at this point. How big are the robes that the faceless guys wore?
Average size, meant for people of their size, about 5.5, just for 5.5 to 6 feet tall.
And they look like Thalmor robes?
Yep.
Cool. Hey, Thribby, could you grab that guy's robes or whatever was left of him? And call around the corner.
Okay. You want me to just leave the body here while I'm at it, or should I move the body somewhere else?
Just
The body's gone. It's dusted.
Should we clean this?
no point.
You want to wear a dead guy's clothes?
It may come in useful later if we need it. Just take him, just for reference point, yeah?
He picks it up, like keeps it at arm's length, and does like a vicious shake to try to shake all the dust off or ash, and it just like tilts his head away, like.
And dust comes out and lands in the water and floats on the water.
He then just rolls it up, like not even nicely, just like hand over hand into a giant ball, and then throws it at Taliesin.
Appreciate it.
It is kind of similar to the dust of when that guy in Mistwatch scratched his tattoo and killed himself.
Interesting. Taliesin is going to put both of those in the bag of holding.
Okay. Do note it down that you now have 2 robes of a faceless Thalmor.
I think
And-
Alira would pull out. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. You first.
No, I was just gonna say, like, while they're doing that, she would probably pull out a kit from her priest pack, and it looks not very used, but she would do her best to just make a little. I mean, obviously there's dust, but just a little send off some kind, even though she doesn't know anything about who they are. Can't really figure out much.
Yeah. Their identities are all but erased.
And what else did they have on them? There were the weapons, right?
They had 2 iron sickles
2 iron sickles. Okay.
total.
Cool. Keep that in mind.
The faceless didn't have anything else on them.
So after Tal, or after I do that, I'm going to go back to Glarior to see if he's still smacking away on this bastard.
He is in the process of pulling what is left of his eyes out of his skull. He
In
is
the meantime,
covered in blood.
yeah. In the meantime, Tiny, you have this little tiny sigil made of ebony that looks like a moon. And the door in front of you has an impress that looks like a moon. About the same size.
I look at it, and almost
This door
like,
right here.
yeah, almost instinctively, he like, or reflexively, he goes to put it in, but then stops. Uh, Caldron, Alara, since you guys are next to me, found this thing on the ground. Kind of want to just put it in the door. It looks like it will fit perfectly. Do we just assume that they didn't see this key on the ground? And it's super tiny. Like even using it just his fingers because like how small it is and compared to how big he is, it almost looks like a piece of candy or like a child's toy. And he's like touching it with like a pincers using just his fingers because he doesn't want to accidentally break it. He's like, yeah, like can we put it in or should we wait?
Faceless don't have eyes, so it's possible they missed it, and I doubt the Justice here would have been looking.
Okay, great. And then so he immediately walks to the door and puts it in.
You hear a as it sinks into the door, and the door slides open.
I shout back, friends, I did it. I got the door open.
In this room, you do see
I pull out my axe and
what
step
looks
through.
like a mummified Aylied on a table with a symbol of Meridia over its chest and two wrapped Aylied off to the side. This looks like some sort of preparation room.
Okay, so with my axe out, I'm just ready to defend it if anything starts moving. I'm gonna just attack and wait for it, like smarter people to. He's like, Alira, I don't want to disturb the dead. There's a lot of dead people in here. Well, sorry, there's 3 bodies in here.
3. Let's
Yes.
grab the rest of the people.
Yeah, so Tiny's just like on guard in case anything comes to life and tries to attack his friend.
Lear would run off and find the others.
You watch as Alira comes around the corner to you guys. And you heard the click of a door open.
They didn't hear me shouting.
Oh yeah, we heard you. We're having a moment here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we heard you. Everybody can hear you. Even that undead alien right there can hear you.
Oh, good. That's why you shout to people.
Can she go after whatever direction Gaston headed off in first?
Yeah, Gaston headed down this way. You saw him turn that way a while back.
That way. Oh, can she bring a torch?
Yeah, sure.
Sarah, did you get my
You pick up the torch from the ground.
Sarah, did you get my DM? Or my cry whisper?
DM.
Is it kind of far back?
I did not get a whisper in the server. Did you do it on Discord?
Here, I try to send it through the forge. This is what he was trying to do.
Oh, there it is. Discord be having a fit.
I don't think Gazin responds if you call out to him. But
Should keep my head and
as you get closer, you hear like a repetitive thumping of flesh on stone.
guess I think pace will pick up.
Gazin has been punching the wall with one of his hands the whole time. Because he got his first chance at finding out information and he got nothing.
I think she'd try to reach out gently and put her hand on your hand. Not like forcefully stop you from doing it, but just try to like say like it's enough.
I think his first reaction as soon as he feels touch is to shrink away like he's going to be hit. And then he collapses and just starts profusely crying.
I think she'd wrap her arms around you and be like, Gaston, it's me. No one's gonna hurt you here.
They killed my
Okay.
parents. They killed my parents. And he'll just keep repeating that.
She just like runs back. I'll find who did it. What you did was really brave. I'm debating whether she should roll a deception on that because she was kind of a little taken aback. But she does think it was pretty. Yeah. She doesn't giggle. Sure. YOLO. I think there's a little shake in her voice, like you can tell there's mixed feelings there.
I think he'll. Yeah. I don't know if he'll like try to insight her. I think he'll just recognize that she's having a hard time dealing with him.
Look, you may not have been able to get any answers here, but we're not gonna stop digging. We're headed to Imperial City next, and I'm sure there will be a lot more opportunities for us to find answers.
I need to know. Am I an abomination?
No, you're not. You're more of a human. You're more of a Tamriellan. Whatever the equivalent would be for like you're more humane than they are. They are, if anything. They're doing unspeakable things. truly, really, really evil things, and you've done nothing wrong, Gaston.
We have. We have done something wrong. I exist.
No. No, I think tighten her arms around him. Look. I think she'll step back a bit and look him in the eye. We'll find who did that to your family. Promise you that. I'll do everything in my power to help you. You're not wrong for existing. Ben, honestly, you've been such a ray of sunshine on our adventure so far, and East Dalmore, there. The fact that they don't see the good that's in you, that's their problem. Tell you what, when we get to Imperial City, why don't we take a look around and we'll see if we can do some prodding and find anything more.
I don't know if it's worth it anymore. To them and others, I'm a dirty changeling.
But you're so much more than that, and oh, who the fuck cares what they think? They're horrible people. I think she laughs dryly a bit.
Thank you, Larry.
I didn't want
Pat
to
your back.
interrupt that lovely moment. A little bit of character bonding going on there. We have the two mischievous the barbarian and the fighter, staring down an undead body with a symbol of Meridia on it. Or dead body, rather. With your religion checks, you would know that Meridia, she doesn't like undead. She actually passes it and goes loathe entirely. So probably best to not touch that symbol on that body. Any of you.
How does Glarier look when he comes in?
Bloody.
Yeah, he's very bloody. Like front side completely red. He has this like rabid look about him in his eyes as he took his mask off again.
Tiny stands there, puts the axe on his back, and holds his arms out. Do you want a hug? Does that make you feel better?
Try and hug me,
Aw.
and I'll tear your throat out.
You see him thinking about it visibly. He's like, I mean, he could jump up and get me. And then he says it out loud. I was like,
Oh, please
like-
do that. It would be very amusing, just like how Caldron picked him up that one time.
I'll slay you!
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
sure
if
shit.
me and Caldron both tried to hug you at the same time, it would,
Yeah.
and group hugs are great, right? Like, should we just give you a group hug? You need a group hug? Would that make you feel better?
Maybe
And
we
DM
could.
prepares backup character sheets.
Maybe we could save the. Maybe we could save the touching of people once we're out of this shitey fucking crypt. Yeah.
When you need a hug, you need a hug. It's a thing.
Thribby, for Akatosh's sake.
Consent.
That's why I'm not touching. I'm just saying it's. If you need a hug,
Look,
I can give you a hug and make you feel better.
look.
No.
He said no.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Not now. Maybe another time.
Yeah, you get it.
And then he realizing now, he's like, "Where's Gadsden and Alira?"
They're having a bit of a thingy somewhere. Pretty sure they're safe. Don't
They
worry
can't have
about
gone
it.
far. Yeah, they can't have gone far. Anyways, in the time all this went on, our new player has joined us. Keeps me weird.
Hello.
Who we will be picking up her character when the party returns to Bravo in a bit. Say hello, new friend.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
All
I
right.
know that, boss.
I didn't want to leave her unattended to. That would have been rude.
It's a little
So,
funny though.
you guys are in a room, and you do see dripping water from the upper left, the corner to your left, and it seems to get pretty deep right there. Almost like the place is kind of sinking in uneven places. The stonework is cracked and warped, and it just happens after over 1,000 years of disuse. And you also do see 2 other doors on the other side of the rooms.
How deep is the water? You said, sorry.
Right there, that would be about knee deep.
Cool. I'm gonna go walk over to it because Calvin said not to touch the body, so he's just gonna go rifle through whatever is in this corner and see if there's anything there.
Bunch of plants and rocks.
So, Caldron, you said not to touch the body. Why exactly?
With your dirty 20, it could be possible that the symbol of Meridia is protecting the body from anything happening to it.
It's possible symbol that Meridian might be protecting body from anything.
Oh, good. I always wanted to get smited by everyone's least favorite Daedra.
Considering that I'm pretty sure my prince is like the exact opposite of Meridia, it could be funny. Let me.
No,
Can I
please,
touch it?
touch it. Let's watch you die.
I
I
might
don't
just
have
do
a
that.
Daedric. I don't have Daedric friends. I can touch it.
I think you would actually die, Thribby.
Don't mind my mouse moving around like that on the screen. I'm just preparing something in case you actually do touch it.
So Calzin is gonna go up to it and examine it further.
It is a charm that is sat above the wrists that are crossed over its arms. You can feel very faint arcane magic from it, possibly Daedric in nature, as the body just lays there on this prepared, tattered cloth.
Does it look... Is it the cloth itself that has the Meridia symbol on it?
No, it's the symbol that's sitting on its wrist, the little metal symbol sitting on its
Okay.
crossed wrists.
And like is the body covered completely, or is it
It
just
is
like
wrapped.
it's wrapped? Okay, so it's like kind of like a mummy. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Huh. You think it might be an ancient Aylied? They usually do that kind of thing.
The wrap stylings and what it's has on it is Aylied styled.
You think that maybe this is just unfortunate circumstances? Might be an actual tomb. It makes sense to me. What do you think, Alira, as I just noticed you're walking in?
I think we should be careful with this. I think she would put up with.
You can sense the magic off of it too with your passive arcana of 16. It's a form of binding and restful magic.
I don't sense anything malicious, but it never fares well to mess with the dead.
Probably not. Can you sense any other magics around the area, by chance?
If she's gonna put up a detect magic.
Okey-dokey. You don't sense anything else in the immediate area.
No, this is it. I don't sense anything else magical around here.
Right. Good to know. Are there any other doorways, GM?
There's a doorway up here. Right there. It's not letting me ping for some reason. There we go. And the doorway there.
Okay. Well, staff ain't gonna find itself, that's for sure. Let's start fucking walking. Before I enter this doorway, this hallway that I see, I'm gonna look around for anything that might stick out, like a trap.
Okay, investigation check for me, please.
Fuck.
Looks fine to you.
Just like I'm tapping the walls with the tip of my sword. It's like, all right. Is there water there?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of water. A little bit comes rushing out as you open the door.
Oh boy. Hey Caldron, that potion you gave me actually might come in handy if I think this is where it's gonna lead.
I don't think Gaston's okay just by mousing over his token.
Oh god, Jesus.
I'm fine, stoically.
Can I roll an insight check?
Up to you two, man. It's up to you two.
Why do I not have cure wounds prepared? What is wrong with me?
Because you're not a Healy boy. You're an angry boy.
Yeah, you're an angry boy. The Healy boy is the one that's near death.
The
The one that's gonna get the Healy item.
You're the angry fight boy.
Oh, shoot.
No, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I did not realize he was near death when I moused over him earlier and said barely injured.
Probably because he entered it after the conversation.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of did that on purpose.
Could I also look for traps over here by Taliesin?
Sure, go ahead.
But yeah, he did. Perception versus insight.
Insight.
I don't think he's hiding. He's just not responding.
There He is not okay, TM. No traps. You're good.
Tiny kneels down so that he's like, or drops to one knee, so he's kind of like on Gadsden's height, and he's like, I don't know what happened, but you don't look okay, and I want to give you a hug.
Just okay.
And then so kind of like as gently as he can, but then like still like completely dwarfing him like a body pillow. Give Gadsden a hug. If I can ever help, let me know. You have my axe.
My sword.
And then he just he kind of just judges how Gadsden reacts.
I think with the nat 20, obviously, he kind of looks up at you and just all joy is gone, and it's replaced by stoicism and self-loathing.
I don't want to say this is a bad day, but everyone can have not good days. And there's more. I mean, we have friends. We have friends. We have ale. We have things to do. We can laugh. I'm not much with words, so that's what I was always told, and I just seems to make me feel better. But so then he like lets go, and then he stands back up. He's like, let's go see what everyone else is doing, and then proceeds to walk off.
And
What is the bottom text? It's a keyboard smash. Okay. The door is fine. It is openable.
Okay, I was
Seems
gonna.
right now. Yeah.
Oh.
Seems right now there are no special locked doors or anything like that at the moment.
Just gonna slowly slide it open to see if there's anything on the other side.
Okay. You don't see anything other than a lot of water and a pot floating in it.
Gonna eat. I wonder how old this place is. Looks like it's been here for a bit.
Seems pretty old. Can't see shit.
It's still like dark in here, right? Like there's actually no light.
Yeah, this entire dungeon has no light, natural light in it. It's dark.
Oh.
Unlike a lot of other Aylied runes, which seems to have natural ambient light from like magical items, this one doesn't. This probably truly is a crypt.
It's a bit peculiar that there's not any stones in here that have light. Oh shit! And Talzin's going to take out a torch and light it and hand it to Caldron. Because he's like seeing Caldron because he has the goggles on. But he's realized, wait, he can't see in the dark.
Thank you.
Not bad. I'm so used to, knowing elves can see in the dark. It's very uncommon for me. Especially with these on. And taps the goggles and smiles. Maybe I can get you a pair once we're in the Imperial City, eh? If we can find one.
That would be useful, yeah.
And you can be like the rest of the elves. Pat him on the back.
I'll just gonna glare at you a little after that. Then walk off.
What? I start walking.
You open up another door. Roll a perception check as you look around that room, Taliesin.
Okay. Perception is garbage.
Nope, but it's sufficient. You see a potion over there on the far plinth. That is... Where is the items? A potion of climbing.
Over here?
Yeah, you see it on the table right there.
I'm also going to check for traps.
Okay, investigation check. You see no traps. But what you do see is a key right there.
God damn.
This key looks like a cloak wrapped around its handle.
Okay. Is there anything attached to it, or is it just by itself?
Just by itself. It looks like it fell out of the broken pot.
Okay, so Tal will go and pick up the key.
1 point pottery damage. No, I'm kidding.
He's gonna pick that up, and then he's gonna go over, look at the fucking bottle that looks probably old as shit.
It's old as shit, but you know, Skyrim logic, who cares if it's been down there since the Morethic era? It's still gotta be edible, right?
He'll use
That just makes it better.
He'll use prestidigitation to clean off the crap on the outside.
It's definitely a potion of climbing.
I wonder if that'll taste nice. Right. He'll take that, pocket it for the time being.
Okay.
Is there nothing else in this room?
Nothing else.
Okay.
Cauldron. You have come to a set of locked double doors. That looks like it has 2 holes for keys. One with a cloak around like the keyhole. Looks like a cloak wrapping around the keyhole. And the other one looks like a dagger pointing into the keyhole.
I'm gonna listen for any sounds possibly coming through the door.
Okay, roll perception for me as you put your ear to the door.
17.
You don't hear anything. It seems quiet. You do hear a lot of dripping water, though. There's a lot of water in that room, you think.
Alright. And he's gonna back up and go down the other way.
Okay. And you check in this room?
Yep.
Okay. We'll go off your perception that you rolled on that, seeing as you didn't change rooms really, you're just in the same area. You do see underneath the Argonian skeleton, beneath the water, you see a glinting in its rib cage.
I'm gonna reach down, grab wires glinting.
You pull out a small metal sigil that looks like a skull.
Is it same kind of skull symbol as one on my back, or?
Not really, it's closed-mouthed. And
Ah.
it's staring straight ahead. It's a basic skull. Long hallways for the win. Make you guys work.
Alright. Cauldron's gonna walk up to Talis and hand over what he picked up. Found this over on Argonian
There
skeleton.
are a couple people who would be able to identify where that skull goes. Which one just walked up behind you? Alira. You see Caldron hold up what looks like a little metal sigil of a skull. And you remember passing a door, going to talk to Gaston that looks like it has a very similar impress in the door.
Oh, I saw that symbol on another door.
And these two doors seem to have handles where you can open it from this side of the room.
Where the fuck did they
These
go?
two. You don't know!
I don't know.
Tiny points down the hall. He's like, I was waiting for you guys. Who went fast?
Which hall? This one?
No, the other one. I can't think. I don't know why.
It's being finicky right now. They're down. You hear voices from down this way.
Oh, I mean, well, from Tiny's point of view, they went this way.
Yeah, but you hear the voices from that direction.
Oh, and then I
Because they're
guess I tell
talking
him.
to each other.
I guess I tell him maybe it loops back. I can hear them up that way.
Alright. Whoops.
Oh, is that right?
Guess I want to select all.
Oh,
Oh,
skull
It's
imprint.
a bit of a check back.
That's fine. It's bloody Aylied rune. You also said an Argonian skull, Caldron.
there
I
they are.
found
Yeah,
out
there's an
Argonian
dead
skeleton.
Argonian crushed under a rock right here.
Continue, Crum.
I said Argonian skeleton.
Oh, yeah. A bit away from Blackmore, she is. Well, unfortunate. Is that all that was in this room? It looks like just a bunch of water to me.
I only noticed the skull symbol and the skeleton. There's also doors, but those are a bit more obvious.
Right. Right, then I guess we're going back to the door that Alira said about.
Are we looking for anything, or are we just walking? Sorry. I mean, you guys have been in. You guys seem like you've been in ruins before. I just normally go in and fight something.
Yeah. Did you remember that that sigil you found a little while ago? That you yelled at
The
me
one on
for?
dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Touch it.
No. I'm gonna hold up the cloak key and then show the sigil that Caldron was holding. Find key things like this, and we'll probably like need them to open doors in this bloody place.
Okay, got it. I'll go tell. Gaston, we're looking for keys.
Yeah. Tiny, you did, when you walked up to those double doors, one of the keyholes seemed to have a cloak around it, and he held up a cloak key.
Oh, there's more doors here with that same symbol. Gaston found them.
Is that right? All right then.
What is on the symbol on the other door?
A dagger.
I move out of the way so people
You
can
have
come in.
not found a dagger key yet.
Okay. And he's like, first one who finds the dagger wins, and then he's gonna just like take off.
You just hear sloshing as he just, like, his shins, he's up to his shins in the water. As he goes slow running through the water.
I guess I'm.
Wait,
Do I need
it's up to Tiny Shins?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, it's like
up to
Gaston's
low
chest or neck? Like, what is it? Like, what?
It's up to Gaston's neck, chest right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna be dog paddling in this room.
Soggy.
Soggy Bosmer.
Do I need to roll perception check as I'm going, or do I just do it faster?
Yeah, roll perception check as you search for these keys. You do have a skull symbol that goes in a door way the heck over here. If you let me
again,
be, there we go.
Okay, yeah.
You don't see anything, Tiny. You're just like an excited dog trying to chase down a ball.
Yeah, got it. Works for me totally fine. Can I go through this door?
Yeah, those doors are unlocked.
Okay.
Alright, Alira,
That
where is
room
this
is
at
empty
again?
now.
Down this way.
Right then.
Shit. He's just like checking every tiny corner he can find.
Okay. You put the sigil in the door and it clicks open.
Let's see what we got
Keep
here.
checking. You're just an excitable little dog right now. You're like, oh my god, I get to
Checking for
find things.
traps again, just in case. That was terrible.
Whoops.
Nope, you're good.
Great.
You're good. I just like how he's just completely oblivious to traps. He's like, hallway looks good.
And Gaston just kind of like walk down the hallway. He's not really checking for traps.
How many
Yeah.
2s can I roll in a row? Come on.
You do see a glinting right here.
Ooh, Talzin's going to investigate it, I guess.
It is Meridia's symbol. And it goes to the door it's right in front of.
Hmm.
You see an impress of Meridia's symbol in the door.
Oh. Does it look like the same symbol that has, like, the magic on it?
Kind of a little bit different.
Okay, does it look like the symbol that Lyra used to open the skull door?
Yeah.
Okay, so Talzin's gonna pick that up and put it in the door then.
Okay. So the door that you are in front of, Caldron and Gazten, seems to depict a mace being held upright. Let me open that door for you. As you push it in, the door slides open.
Is there a check we
Roll
can do?
investigation as you two enter that room.
Ooh, nice.
You have not found anything related to that door yet.
Lyra and I being the
It is
smarts
a
of the group.
key. It's like a mace style symbol, but kind of looks kind of key-ish, but it presses in.
What is the door made of?
The door is made of a magical stone.
Damn it. Alright.
Hit it anyway.
Trust me, the other games tried that. You don't want to try that when you're currently in the Nibene Bay.
Hit it anyway.
No.
You're gonna drown.
What?
You gonna go get that? You do see a shimmering in the water way over here, as well as a bunch of broken weapons. And a dead Aylied.
On the locked door,
That
but I've
one.
seen people come from it.
Depicts the dagger, that key.
Oh hey, we found.
That is the other key to the double door.
Hey, we found the dagger.
We should compare it to the other dagger.
Why?
Because they're both special daggers.
No. I pick it up and walk out.
DM,
I
locked
like how
my
Tiny
door.
keeps ramming.
Well,
You
people
keep
came
ramming
from,
yourself against a locked door there.
people came in from it, so he was like, wait, why doesn't this open?
Nobody came in from that door. They were testing the door.
Well, no one said anything, so he's assuming Gaston and Caldron came from this door.
And now he's confused.
What kind of door is this in front of me?
It is a solid, flat, magical stone door in the same stylings of all Aylied ruins, and it has a depression in it of what looks like a mace being held by a hand in the style of a key.
I'm gonna try Jetson.
Well, they're getting to the important room, I'm just gonna say.
Tiny does not know that.
Yeah.
I say Three should do his
Gaston
antics
does.
first.
So Gaston saw them going back off to the double doors.
Yeah.
Oh, they
I think
get
he's
used
just like he tugs on his armor or
Huh?
clothes. Just like, they're going back to the other room with 2 doors on it.
Oh, okay. Do you want to ride on
You're
my shoulder?
missing-
Is this water too big or too much for you?
No,
It
I
is
can
getting
swim.
pretty deep in that area.
I was just like,
Caldron and
Paladin
Glarior.
won't let me see the dagger.
Nox, are
And
you
then
there?
Theo just
Yes.
Okay. I'm just
guess
letting
we'll
you
just
know
see.
they're getting to a very important door.
Okay, I wasn't sure if there's anything in this room of note.
No, they already took everything out of that room.
Okay. Where did they go?
Okay. You have a cloak key and a dagger key, and a cloak door and a dagger door in front of you.
Ooh, ow.
Well, I think best usually ruins do it at the same time. Just make sure there's nothing fishy about it. And I'm gonna hand one of the keys to Alira.
On 3.
Aye. 1, 2, 3, and just gonna slip the key in.
They slide in and click, click, and then they come out with your hand. They do not stay in the door. Hey, don't shut the door when I'm opening it. That's so rude.
Tiny will.
Don't make me put a sound effect on that door.
Do you want?
Did you guys know there's another door? It looks like it had a mace symbol on it.
Oh,
Did you guys
what?
find that one also?
What kind of mace did it look like?
Like the one from the dead body.
I gotta take that door away entirely.
No,
I
don't.
love,
No,
I love that
please.
sound.
No.
ASMR.
The door's gone. You broke it.
Hell yeah, I am
ASMR.
super strong. Did you guys know I had 20 strength?
Tiny wants to wrestle you now. We need to settle this.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, you open this door, and before you find a statue of Meridia cloaked without her wings, holding what looks like to be a replica of her beacon gilded in gold over this sarcophagus before her, which is halfway filled with water, almost to the lid. Behind it, there is a plinth where you do see a faint glint of a key behind it.
Talzin's gonna whisper under his breath. Lady of Shadows, do we hate Meridia? Not expecting an answer.
She can't answer you. You already know that void hole is interrupting everything.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks, God.
Waves from the corner of the room. Did you just climb on that? Gaston,
Hell
did
yeah,
you
dude.
just climb on the sarcophagus?
Yeah, he just was like, ooh, shiny thing.
As you climb on it, the little locks on top of the sarcophagus in the center of it click open,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
and out pops an undead Aylied. Roll initiative.
And because I specifically said I'm waiting to fight a
You
monster.
did. I'm just gonna say you did the exact same thing as Aeonis in Monday Game. Climb on top of the sarcophagus. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
The very obviously boss room.
Well, I mean, so that's why Tiny was like, this looks suspicious. If something comes, I want to fight it. Just immediately act out. Where did initiative go?
It's right. It's the I and I right next to your AC on your sheet. It with the
Up.
+2.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be
Next
honest.
to the shield.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest. I've always wanted to kill an Aylied. Guess this works.
This is Savalon Turnay, to whom this tomb is for.
Hi. Oh shit.
He doesn't
That
sound
everybody?
very important.
I still haven't found.
We're
initiative. Where is
missing
it?
Caldron.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's next to your AC. Hit
There
the
we go.
I and I next to your AC.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh! Caldron sees it open and this undead alien pop out floating. Need to give it a height because he is a floater. I'm an adult.
Floaty boys.
He's a floaty boy. And he has a staff. Caldron, it is your turn. As you watch as this undead alien pops out, you know, like the dragon priests in Skyrim.
Okay.
It's a reskin of the dragon priests.
Cal's just gonna walk forward and just swing at this thing with his great sword.
Okay. It is. You are up to the waist in water right now. This is. I will put a line where I'll put a box where it becomes difficult terrain.
I'm gonna move.
Inside that box is difficult terrain.
And I get advantage because we're in his Gaston's on the other side, right?
Yep.
See, I'm helping.
That does hit. For 9
They're flying.
damage. And it is undead, so that damage is doubled.
Oh.
Is that your
Yeah.
turn?
Yeah, got one more attack.
Right. That hits.
Yes, sir.
Oh. You just walloped that poor motherfucker.
That's my turn.
Okay, Tiny, you're up. An undead
Cool.
elf thing just popped out of the ground.
Just step in, rage. Do the barbarian #1 hit. Hold on, let's see. Rage. And then we reckless
Why are
attack.
there boxes?
That's a good
I
question.
don't know.
Why are there boxes? Boxes. So many boxes.
Sorry, I was measuring something, but I don't know how to delete it. Oh, there you go. Hey, there you go.
Oh, damn.
16 matches.
Okay, so we gotta go
Oh,
16s.
Matches it beats it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
16
great.
matches.
So that's 11 plus 2 for the rage is 13 points slashing, and then other formula, 2 points of radiance on the first hit, and then I do it again.
That
25.
hits.
Damage. So 11 points of slashing on the first one, and then 5 points of radiance on that second hit.
Okay.
And then also, ancestral protectors as I start swinging, like the ghosts of other Nords come up behind me and draw his attention.
Okay.
Basically, he
Larry,
has
you're up.
disadvantage on anyone but me.
Alright.
You guys just might wallop this guy in only a couple rounds.
Let's do it! Sorry, that was fun.
Oh shit.
No, you're right. Let's fucking do this, dude. You're gonna die. Die again, stupid. You stupid.
Yeah, you stupid. How dare you be undead right below a statue of Meridia?
Fucking
Yeah.
sanctify, bitch.
We're doing God's Daedric work? Question mark?
That's totally how they work.
Maybe I don't want to cast this.
Okay.
I don't know if I can without hitting my friends.
Do it.
I
don't care.
It's a 5 foot radius.
Probably
square.
not. It looks like, yeah.
Gazin doesn't mind. It's just pain.
Tiny don't care. He'll take
And
it.
if I
Well, it kind of has like this little cross feature to it when you put it solidly on a square, so it's gonna hit somebody
yeah.
because it's 5 foot radius, not diameter. So it's 10
Yeah.
feet diameter.
Okay, so
I'm gonna go
Not-
ahead and hide this one for now.
not there. Alright, well. There goes my plan. How deep is the water? Like, there.
It will be solidly up to your shoulders right there. 'Cause
Great.
You're not a very tall Bosmer.
Don't want to cast that.
Where I marked the white square is difficult terrain.
Okay. I know that, just didn't want to
You can do it. It's not like you have to
in the
hold your
middle of
breath.
combat. Well... Yeah, I want to cast Ice Knife, thanks. No. That's a bad idea also. Well,
You are on deck, Gaston.
Pack Magic, here we go.
Dissonant Whispers.
First time casting this
Is
spell.
it something like Careless Whispers?
Uh...
Oh,
Hell yeah.
he's gonna use a legendary resistance to succeed that.
No! Bitch.
I am, I know.
My one Pack Magic slot, you whore. No, I'm kidding. I can't say that on stream.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, look, as an asexual, that's one thing I'm not.
Ha ha ha. This is an adult stream. Just don't be like real world racist. It's fine.
Gonna cast.
Damn!
We only tolerate Elder Scrolls racism in this stream.
Yeah.
Damn!
Because there's no way around it.
Whispering the secrets to
Can't
Mora.
get over.
The
Savalon
secrets of
Turnay's
Mora
just
at
like,
this fucking.
Just quite rude.
Whispering the secrets of Apocrypha at this fucking dead alien, and he's just like, huh?
Huh?
Alright.
I don't get it.
I can't do anything else. That's my turn.
Yeah, he only speaks in Aylied, so he doesn't get it. Gaston, you're up. Well, to him, it's the
How-
superior language.
It's 10 feet in the air, right?
Yeah, he's 10 feet in the air right now.
Can I successfully jump off the coffin and grapple him?
Yeah, you
or
can.
like attempt? Okay.
You're a
Um,
little bit above everybody else because you are on the coffin, which the upper foot of the coffin is above water. So you're currently on the lid.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action rage and then jump towards him to grapple him.
Okay.
He would normally do this as a bear, but he's out of bears. So
No more bear.
no more bear.
Can't pull a bear out of the pocket.
Yeah, so I will rage. And I have a bear totem rage, if that matters. And then I will attempt to grapple.
No, you won't.
That's rude.
He just kind of swirls around and pulls away from you a little
Can
bit,
I
floating in the air,
barb
and goes,
that?
Alira got something, DM.
Can I barb
Yeah?
that, please?
Shh. Can you barbs those, or is that only attack rolls?
No, it's any roll.
It's any roll. Should be checks and attack rolls. And saves.
Yeah. Actually, let me just pop it into chat.
Because if it's skill, you can't. You magically trigger turns. Reroll the d20. Okay, it just says the d20, so yeah, I can force you forced to reroll.
Who are you giving advantage to?
He's grappled.
Giving it to Gaston.
So is he floating on his own power, or do we fall to the ground?
Yes, he's floating on his own power, so you are currently 10 feet up as well. Or more like 6. Holding on
Just
to him.
imagining an undead alien just shaking his arm like I'm clinging to his arm. But that's my turn.
Okay. It is Savalon's turn.
I was hoping it'd bring him down, guys. Sorry.
You're also
Yeah,
like small.
he's
fine.
floating under his own power.
It is what it is.
He is gonna misty step away from you. And he is going to move back here. So you are no longer grappling him because he misty stepped.
Darn.
The fucker.
Yeah, what a motherfucker. Dude, so rude. Okay, that is his turn. Taliesin, you're up.
Hello.
You watch as he disappears and recorporealizes off to your left.
So, in the time that we were in the room, was there anything that indicated this is Savalon Turnay?
Probably the Aylied writing underneath the water.
Okay.
But,
so,
yeah.
So to me, this is just gonna be a lich. Cool. So he sees this. He sees that he's very much an Aylied. He's got this big ass smile on his face, kind of like a fucked up version of Glarior's face as he's going to cast Old Reliable. But before that, I have to ask. I remember that last session, the last spell that I casted was Hex, and Hex after combat still lasts like for 8 hours.
Yep.
Double checking. So can I recast Hex on him, considering I never dropped concentration on it?
Did you use Hex on the Thalmor, or was that the Undead Dragon that you used?
I used...
I don't think he used it on the Thalmor.
I don't know. I thought I'd used Hex, but I would have to check the logs. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just go by what you say. So in that case, instead, just gonna make sure this is correct. Next page, curse. That is, what's the distance? 30 feet. Cool. So Taliesin is, or rather, I'm going to hold up my hand and like hold it just in front of his frame. Bonus action, do Hexblade's Curse, and just like twist the hand until like this purple ore just pops on the Mr. Salvini's frame. And he's gonna say some weird shit in Daedric, just like but Glarior would hear.
What exactly did he fucking say? Because he can understand Daedric.
But Glarior would say, or hear, I will relish putting you back in the ground. And after that, he's going to cast. He's going to cast Old Reliable. Where the fuck is it? There it is. And that's 2 attack rolls. So that first one's a crit because it's a 19 for Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
And yep, that's a crit. So that damage is double checking. Attack you make against the cursed target is critical. Oh, so I just add my proficiency bonus, which is +3.
Yeah, that gets pretty good later on. Put him in the corner. 14. He is immune to being pushed like that.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Deeply. Truly.
And I think it is calculating. Okay, it is cool. And unfortunately, that is the rest of my turn.
And at this, he is going, at this point in time, he is going to do a legendary action. And he's going to do Psychic Lance on you.
Hell yeah, dude.
I need an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, cool.
As he takes his spear, it glows for a moment, and then he throws out a lance of psychic energy. And you take 21 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
And it just pierces straight through your head, and you just watch as blood spurts from his mouth, nose, and ears, and he stumbles back.
Free action, I'm gonna start laughing.
Okay.
DM, was that a roll to hit, or was it just happened? It's a saving throw?
That just happens. It's an intelligence saving throw.
Okay,
And he
just
failed the
checking.
saving throw.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, that is his legendary action. Alira, it is your turn.
Okay, that changes what I was gonna do. Okay, yeah, I'll get up in our vitality. Ooh, it's on me.
Okay.
Oh, pog.
And I'll pump that 2d6 into Tal this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you get 6 HP back.
Yay. Caldron, it is your turn.
I'm gonna walk over to him and smack him. Oh.
You are in difficult terrain at the moment, so that was 10.
Yeah. He's saying Clyde. Oh. The freaking. Oh, there's pillars
Pain in
there.
the butt. Yeah, there's pillars. There's pillars.
Smack him.
Okay. Smack it a smack.
Ugh.
Woof. Okay, smack it a smack.
Action
Both
surge.
Okay. Action surge. Oh, beautiful.
Hell yeah, bro.
Teach that bitch a lesson.
18
You
radiant
swing
damage.
up at him and
18
slice
slashing.
into his
Jesus.
leg.
Does the radiant damage get doubled too?
Yes.
So it's another d6 crim.
That's crazy.
Yeah, roll another d6.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He is pretty injured. Okay. Is that your turn?
yes, it is.
At the end of your turn, the lair action ensues.
Oh,
Starting from the back, over here, you watch as he raises his trident and the water bubbles up.
oh boy.
I need anybody in the white box to make a dex saving throw. Also, you are not 6 feet in the air anymore because he did kind of, leave you.
Fair.
Everybody leaves me. So I need a dex saving throw from Tiny and Gazten, please.
I have advantage, right? Danger sense kicks in for this.
Second
You both
gain
have
uncanny
danger sense.
when things are nearby. You should be given an edge from dodge away from danger. You have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. And you can't be blinded, deaf, and incapacitated. So yes, you get advantage on those.
Awesome.
Excuse me. Based.
Nice.
Yeah,
His. What is the? You gotta save against. You gotta save against his spell save DC. So
20. No, sure.
no, his DC is 16. So you both save.
Ooh. Do we
Oh.
still take anything having this?
You take half of this damage as you ride with the waves, and you get pulled 10 feet forward. Out of the range of that for you, Tiny. And you get pulled to where Prim was. As the water rushes up, you take only 6 points of damage as you get thrown into something, but you tend to ride it out and you are not knocked too
Oh,
far.
sorry. What kind
You
of
are
damage
only
is this?
bludgeon.
So then, is
Because
it
you're
half
being
again
tossed
because
about.
I'm? Is it half again
Yeah.
because I'm raging?
Yep.
Same.
Okay.
Rage boys.
Rage boys. Bash bros.
Angry boys.
Speaking of which, Tiny, it is your turn.
Cool.
Just imagining Tiny like Aquaman surfing out. And just like running.
Just full run over. And I go do it again.
He is 10 feet up, but you are also a tall Nord, so
I'm
you get
7
to
feet
swing
tall.
up. Yeah, you can just swing up.
Yeah. So 7 feet tall. I just swing down on him. And I will reckless again. I'm just like, nope, fuck this guy.
Okay. You also have flanking because of Caldron.
Oh, okay.
I think
Yeah,
he uses it.
The line touches his token, so it's flanking.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I won't reckless. Fuck no. Wait. No, I already called it. I had to.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll next time I'll do that. So we do damage normal. 16 points of slashing. And 6 points of radiant on that first hit.
You're not doing so good, Mr. Stark.
He's about to have another bad day if this hits.
Woo! Almost another crit.
Almost another crit. Damage normal. And so that's 13 points of slashing and 2 points of radiant. Or, sorry, roll the 1 point of radiant. And then my ancestral guardians, they come out and then they like proceed to then just disrupt and bother him on each side, flanking him. And I'm done.
Okay. Larry, or you're up.
Cool. Okay.
Make that bitch pay.
But he's 10 feet up.
He hurt your friend.
He sure did. I picked all the
Like-
wrong spells for this.
Like, there's blood coming out of every orifice on his face. Oh my god.
But he is smiling like a madman.
I get to kill an alien.
Okay, I don't think if he's 10 feet up, I don't think Galarior would be able to reach him, right?
Yeah, probably not.
Okay,
You're not
I
that
didn't,
tall.
I didn't think so. Well, no, cat. There we go. Yeah. Well, fuck you.
Nah, yeah. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Gaston, you're up. You were pushed forward. You barely took any damage. That was nothing. But you're also doggy paddling in the water now.
Is it difficult terrain just to get out of like this square?
Yeah,
specifically?
just to get out. So that would be 10 feet of movement to get out.
Okay. 10. It's not letting me.
Hmm.
Oh no, wait.
Put you there. There. I moved you. Where do you want to go?
Oh wait, is it like, okay, it's not me. Sorry. So 10,
Yeah, it was just stuck.
15, 20, 25. It's like, to the
10,
tiny screaming Bosmer.
15, 20, 25, yeah. Tiny screaming Bosmer. He is 10 feet in the air. You can't hit him with melee right now.
Okay. Can I do some parkour type stuff and like run up this
it
word,
would
like
take
use
your-
this wall to bounce
it would-
off?
It would take your action to do that.
Okay. Shucks.
You have magic, right? I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah, but
Crazy?
I'm raging, so I
No.
can't really use unless I end it. This is bad. Okay. I think I will. I don't want to do that. You know what? Oh no, it wouldn't work. It sucks. I don't have any like spells that would like. Okay. I would like to just try to jump, and
Okay.
and try to grapple him.
You do have the strength to jump up and grab his
Yeah,
legs, so...
I would just like to do this.
Okay. You just roll athletics again.
I'm still reaching, so we're gonna try our best. Oh, thank God.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Jump up, try to
It's the
grapple
water.
him, and he just kind of kicks you away a little bit. He just his stinky bear undead toes get in your face.
I just like try to bite at it. I miss. It's like lying on the ground.
All right.
Yeah.
It is
That's about it.
Savalon's turn.
We have a
He
message
is-
from
I'm
our
out of a lot of resources, guys.
Oh, what's the message? This is important.
We have a message from our sponsor.
This
Okay, good.
broadcast has been brought
Yes,
to you in
yes,
part
I
by
will buy
YB.
this.
Everybody, shut up!
Great show legends.
Pray to me, mortals.
Hello.
He is gonna Misty Step again. Back
Oh,
over
he is?
his.
YB's gonna
Yeah.
Misty Step.
Do you know how to
Yeah.
Misty Step? Oh, you don't know anything.
That is Savalon's turn as he Misty stepped away again. That
Oh.
slippery bastard.
He only
Dalton,
does it
you're
when
up.
I get there.
He hates you.
He
So,
doesn't like Bosmer.
Since you said you're going by Tasha's rule, that means drinking a potion is a bonus action for ourselves, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So my bonus action, he's gonna quickly hawk one of his potions that he has. Where is it? Just a normal potion of healing.
Delicious. Thick as it goes down.
Oh, bless
Yeah,
you.
baby.
I got the minimum of healing, which is awesome.
Sick.
Beautiful. We love it.
2 ones. Anyway, that being said, as he sees, he's drinking it, and then he sees the Misty Step happen, and as he sees him go back to the coffin, he's going to shout at him in Daedric, just "Gut bedacht!" As he's pointing at him, as the bead of force is coming out, just to shoot the Eldritch Blast again, to which he said,
Going back to where you laid to rest. Good. This will be much easier this time.
and then it's gonna be Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
One more.
That fucking hits.
And then the next one.
And that hits. They both hit.
Okay, so that's I forgot to add the +3.
Okay, so that's 5 plus 3. And 14.
Yeah, he's gonna be cheeky with it. He's gonna do one finger, and then he's gonna quickly point his pinky finger out, and then shoot it from that one.
It's like, yeah, I gotcha.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Alira, you're up.
I think first thing she'll do that 2d6 again. Let me roll 2d6.
Okay.
Slightly better.
Who does it go to?
Tal.
You get 7 points of healing, Dalson.
Fly
And then
here.
she'll kind of look around, clock where Glacier is. See, he's over to the side. And then she'll cast a Scorching Ray at him.
Okay. Roll that attack. Or attacks. You have the worst luck with Scorching Ray
It
sometimes.
doesn't go well.
That's the unfortunate aspect. If you have Scorching Ray, you never hit.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 3
Fire
pretty good.
seem... The 2 of those hit, and fire does seem to affect it more. Double. And double.
Take
As
a
it
step back.
screeches in pain. Caldron, you're up. That slippery bitch moved back over his coffin. Fuck that guy.
Fuck him. Gonna leave by really quick. Keep back.
Also, I would like to ask Santa Monica Studios to not sue us. We are a free stream, and we just really like the God of War music. Go buy God of War, everybody. It's a good game. Mm.
Agreed.
16 is the meat, right?
Huh?
Oh, boy.
16 is meat, right?
Yeah, 16 is the meat. That hits.
I've done my attacks.
dealing the heavy damage here with Caldrun. Tiny, you're up.
Okay, cool. I immediately lost sight of this guy, and I'm just pissed. And then I'm just like, there you are.
Oh, motherfucker, you move back over your coffin. 5, 10. Keep in mind you doubled there. Yeah.
I do have 40 feet of movement, so I'm assuming I can
Okay.
copy and gas.
Yeah, I'll take you there. To 40.
Do I have? Sorry, I should have been counting. 10.
Hi.
20, 30 to 35, and then 40.
Yeah. Once you get on top of the coffin, it's back to normal movement speed because it's above water.
No, I was trying to figure out if I could flank it, but I guess not.
No, you can't get behind it. You got Meridian
It's fine.
behind you.
This is why
It's
just
fine.
reckless again, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm just like, stay down. Attack.
Woo, that hits.
24. Normal.
And that
so
hits?
18.
Oh, wait,
no,
that's
that's damage.
How do you want to do this?
Wait. Hold on.
Stop. He's already dead.
I didn't do the radiant damage.
I like rolling 60 socrates.
Yeah, and it max damage. How do I want to do this? Clean. I mean, not even a clean. It's a awkward bisect going from like where the neck is down through the torso, like through the rib cage. But like as he swings, the sword seems to just glow with like the radiant energy from the lunar forge, and then it's like a hot knife through butter. But then he is cracking through the rib cage spine, and then out the other side, and then just basically cut him in half. And then he's like, "Ah, fuck you!"
He lets out a screech, says something in Aylied, and just crumbles away to dust.
Tiny's still on guard. I'm like, is he dead? Yes, everyone.
He is dead. Back to the spooky music.
Gazin will immediately run up to the orb and try to like rip it out of the.
It's not. It's part of the statue. It's not the actual orb. You can ask Garin that. She's the one that dealt with that.
Yeah,
I will say, as you climbing to pull it out, you do see a key glint back here. Just above the water.
Can I search the dead body?
Oh, on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. There's not really a body, but what's left behind is Elven chain and 90 Aylied.
It looks like coin.
It's ancient coin. So the way I have it in my system is Aylied, Falmer currency and Dwemer currency aren't in exact ratio, but you can trade them to collectors for a good amount of coin. Keep that separate from your money.
I pick that up and I just hold it up, and I'm like, "Hey, he's got money, haha!" It looks funny though. I assume it's money.
Stole money from a dead race, yeah.
I don't know. I show it to Caldrun, and I'm like, "Caldrun, you've seen a lot of funny coins being on the seas. This is real, right?" And I hand him one.
DM, is it real?
It's real Aylied.
It's real.
It is true blue Aylied. It's hard to find this stuff these days.
Cool.
It is worth a lot of money.
I'm gonna give out evenly. What did you say the number was?
It is 90 Aylied.
Damn. Oh, can I even do math?
Just put it in like the bag of holding because you can't like actually use it for currency. You got to trade it for currency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shade, you got that?
I do have the bag of holding, yes.
Okay. Oh, I mean, I don't know if I can edit the bed.
I can edit the bag of holding, don't worry.
Pretty please
Yeah.
and thank you.
And behind the statue is a key for you of what looks like a mace in a hand. If anybody wants to go get that key, because you're not getting any further in the dungeon without it.
Oh yeah,
go get
I think
I'll
Tiny
go get
did
it.
tell everyone about the other key or the other door he found that had the mace on it.
Okay, you got the key, and you know where the door is. And if you want, so we can expedite, that way we can at least introduce Siren's character
Yes,
at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will drag you guys through the dungeon. Let me collect you all together here.
And
Oh,
I'm
can
having
I
a
turn
great.
on
search
no
the
clip.
sarcophagus?
I'm having a
Yeah,
great
I
time.
gotta turn on no clip. Hold on.
Take all the
put you
time you
guys
need.
here for a moment. Yeah. Turning on no clip.
Hey, yo, getting see inside the walls.
Yeah, isn't
We're in the
that cool?
walls. We're in the goddamn walls.
We're in the walls.
You're going in the back rooms.
Oh
Oh
god.
God.
Same fucking reaction. Light work, no
Not
reaction.
again.
Not the back rooms again. No, never again.
I think Apocrypha is like the Tamriel equivalent
I was
of the
just
back
about
rooms.
to say that.
Oh my god. Arin would totally agree with you on that. She'd be like, yeah.
I was be like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Apocrypha is the backrooms for Tamriel. I was like, wait a minute.
What? DM, was there anything else in the actual crypt? Or is that where I found the money?
Just the elven chain and the Aylied.
I will also take the elven chain because Taliesin seemed to really like it, and I'll give the chain to him.
Shh.
Okay. So
You don't
you
want to
have
give
elven
the
chain,
elven
Taliesin.
chain to
Hell yeah.
Cauldron, the elf?
No,
Well,
that's right.
let me
You don't need
grab my
armor.
book here because this is a magic item.
You don't need the armor, though.
Oh no, I'm
This
giving
is-
it to Taliesin. I'm not wearing it.
Oh, isn't elven chain heavy? So wouldn't Cauldron better?
Alright, when you say
No.
chain, is it like chain mail or is it like a necklace chain?
It's chainmail.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then yes, I give it to
Elven chain, armor, chain shirt rare. You gain +1 bonus to AC while you're wearing this armor. You are considered proficient with this armor even if you lack proficiency with medium armor.
Sorry. Caldrin, found the shiny thing. I don't wear armor. Do you want it?
I only wear heavy armor.
Okay.
It's medium.
Oh, that's
Hey,
unfortunate.
guess who's proficient in medium
That's so
armor though,
Cauldron.
Lamal?
I only wear heavy armor. This isn't good.
I'm just like,
As
anyone who wants it.
Glarior,
Mhm.
as you slide the key in, it pops back out as the door opens. So you have 3 keys with you. A cloak, a dagger, and a mace. I like how Gaston's pushing through like, me first! Let me in the room.
See TJ's being foremost.
And before you is a sunken room, up to, I'll say, Caldron's waist. So a couple of you
God.
are swimming in water. And a statue of Meridia holding 2 symbols out in her hand next to the door that would accept them. It looks like a sun and a star.
Jasmine immediately grabs one.
Tiny says
Caston is drowning.
if anyone needs help getting through, they can stand on my back or I can piggyback them.
I don't think there's a drowning
Don't
logo.
eat it. Cauldron knows me too well.
Gaston grabs one, he's just
Yeah, there's
fucking
not
up
a
to his neck in
drowning
water.
logo. Yeah, he's just
Is
like,
it-
oh god.
Is it swallowable size?
I wouldn't swallow it, or you're never getting further into this dungeon or the Staff of Arcade. I'm just gonna say.
Not for a long time, anyway.
Yeah.
No, this is where Tiny just gives him alcohol and be like, all right, keep drinking.
I will.
Oh, feed the kid
grab
alcohol. But the
He's
2
20,
slots
he's an
for the
adult.
symbols do go into this door right here.
Okay.
Oh, that's a first, right? All of it has been like in separate rooms. This is like the first one.
Mm-hmm.
that's-
This one seems to be easy. And what's weird is this statue is a different color than the others
What color is it, DM?
and looks newer. It's white, while the one in Savalon Turnay's was the same color as the wall, which is a beige color.
Hmm.
And
Tiny
it
wants-
looks newer too.
Tiny's gonna poke it with his finger to make sure it doesn't come alive and it's not a person.
Joke's on you, it's a weeping angel.
Oh
I'm
God.
Oh God! Don't re-traumatize me, please.
Yeah. I was
Tal,
expecting Dr.
But-
Hayden.
I would grab the other thing that Gaston did not grab, and I would also help Gaston considering we're in really fucking high water.
Mm-hmm. It gets worse, trust me.
It's like, you
Oh.
sure you don't want to get on my shoulders at all? Because it's bloody deep and you're going to drown, mate.
He did take a bath before the
This is
All
probably
this.
the cleanest he's ever been. Like,
the night of that we stayed in the inn, or before that, Taliesin made Glarior take a bath. So second bath of
Yay.
his life.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Ha ha.
this is
You
first
gotta
bath
wash
against-
your Team Glarior like once a week. So do you put those things into the slot?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The door slides open but does not give them back.
Oh,
In this room before you, it is a very sunken room. All of you are now swimming. Every last one of you, including Tiny.
Hey.
In this room, you see below the water three thrones. And in the center of the room, you see 4 plinths with this one over here pressed down. And in the far wall, this wall up here, you see a mural. It does have a massive crack in it, but what's weird is the paint looks new. You see a picturing of 3 people facing toward the sun. What looks like a man drenched in shadows, a giant of a man, and a woman that looks like is crafting, facing the sun. And the other one the other 3 are holding keys toward a door. A scribe of sorts, cloaked in ink, a manfish, and a bear. And there is Aylied written across the wall above it.
Can you... I'm sorry, can you describe that mural one more time? A little slower?
It'd be easier if you just used your imperial powers.
What are my imperial powers? I'm just trying to know
You
what the
get
mural
to
looks
free
like.
cast comprehend languages once a day.
Yeah, but like I'm not talking about the Aylied Dune. I'm talking about the mural, the actual picture.
Okay. Facing the sun is a man cloaked in shadows, a giant of a man, and a woman that is a crafter. Turning the key, facing a door with keys in hand, is a scribe elf, a fish-like man, and a bear. This is kind of fresh-looking paint, which is weird. And then there's Aylied scrawled above it.
Okay. Now that I have the actual picture in my head, Talisman's gonna like, that's weird, and he's gonna cast Comprehend Languages.
Above it says, the shadow, the giant, the crafter face the sun. The scribe, the fish, the bear turn the keys as one. And they seem to be, the three facing the sun seem to be standing on like little pressure plates.
Is it talking about us?
Yeah. And this is supposed to look like a sun, but I couldn't make it face proper to look like a sun, so it's like a sun split in half. And then there's 3 pressure plates down here with one pressed down. This one's pressed down. And then the door that Tiny is at has 3 keyholes in it. That's just a fountain. That's a fountain.
Okay.
That's just a fountain.
Just check it. So Tiny shouts that I found a door and there's 3 keyholes over here.
This is. I fucking hate this. Glario.
And upon closer inspection of the dead bodies in the thrones below, you see one with a ladle, one with a compass, bear claws. What was that one again? That one is an apocrypha fossil, a raven's skull, and finally a giant's finger on the armrests of each of those thrones. Shit's getting weird.
So,
so we just open the door, right? Sounds great.
3B.
Yes.
Look at.
Oh, sorry. There's things we gotta push. We gotta like make the door happy and do some magic mumbo jump, right? And solve the puzzle.
I will put into odds and ends the riddle.
Tal is going to point down at where the thrones are, where the items are. Did you just miss that?
What? No, I didn't miss it. It just decoration. Well, no, to be fair, Nord's burials also do have hidden keys. So, yes.
That's not decoration. Does it look like the stuff that was stolen from us? At all?
No.
Okay. Cool.
No.
Well,
it's they're kind of like a descriptor, and you roll it. Those of you with do any of you have proficiency investigation?
I do.
Roll that with advantage as you look around at all this stuff. And as far as like the little pressure plates underneath the water, they look like rays of sun surrounding the one that you're over. Looks like it's surrounding a ladle. This one looks like it's surrounding bear claws. Or no, a giant's thumb. And the other one looks like it's surrounding shadows. This is getting very weird because it's essentially describing you, Six.
So...
You're the shadow. Glarier's the scribe. Alira's the crafter. Caldron's the fish.
Derogatory.
Gazten's the bear. And Tiny's the giant.
So... This place is describing us.
What? No, that's not. Can't be.
Tiny, shut up, you idiot.
Oh, all right, fine. Okay, and then he sits on the stairs and he just dangles his legs off the side.
We're swimming.
Look around. These affects and the mural that they're holding. I know you're not very bright, but all of these items relate to us somehow.
He stares at the apocrypha fossil and then points at the giant's thumb.
That's supposed to be you.
there's 3 holes over here in this door.
Yes, look at the
mean-
mural.
Can I press the plates? Specifically this one and this one. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. They don't seem to react to you. They lightly click.
Like it doesn't stay clicked, like if I push them all the way down.
It does not stay clicked. Granted, Taliesin has not told you the riddle yet.
So, from my
as
understanding,
far as your
go ahead. Sorry.
as Alira, as far as your investigation check goes, this stuff looks like it's within the past 2 to 3 years, about the time the first vestige showed up.
So, describing the riddle again, this one looks like it fits a... Can I ping, please?
That one fits a shadow.
That one fits a shadow. That one fits a ladle.
Mm-hmm.
The one that Gadsden's standing on, or rather swimming in, fits a giant's thumb. And
Yes.
basically... Okay. So, Tal, being the weird one, despite having fought an Aylied, how deep is the water? This is
Pretty deep. You're gonna have to hold your breath, go down, and push it down. This is supposed to be a sun, by the way. It's just the asset wouldn't work for me when I made it. So I will draw you a shitty little sun.
Caldron, I'm gonna need your help.
Alright.
You see the little affix that are down by the thrones, right? The little signs.
Oops.
The one that she described.
Yes.
So, I need you to get that, you said it was a giant's thumb and a bear claw that go to this one?
Yes.
I'll need you to go to...
Giant's thumb. Just a giant's thumb.
He points over here. You see that one that looks like a giant's thumb?
Yeah.
I'm going to need you to put it on that plate, right there. I'm going to grab the ladle and the shadow looking thing. It's very dark. And I'm going to put them respectively in... You said it was this one and this one?
Mm-hmm. That one's the one that's pressed down.
Oh, that one's pressed
This one
down.
right here.
Okay. And then the ladle...
It's this one right here that's not.
Okay.
These 3.
Okay, cool. So... Glario, how good are you at swimming?
Not used to it, but I can swim.
Can you hold your breath for long periods of time?
Wouldn't you like to know? Sure, probably.
Later, but good. And
Pinky.
he's going to Tal's going to drink the potion of water breathing that was given to him a while ago by Caldron.
Okay.
And then he's going to dive down and grab the ladle and the weird shadow thing, the object that looks like a shadow.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I had to find something. Okay?
He's gonna...
It's the raven's skull. The raven's skull is supposed to represent the shadow.
Oh, okay. He's going to grab the ladle, swim over to grab the skull, and then go back up to Glarior to hand him said skull.
He takes it.
And then I'll point over here. Go over there and put the skull down there. And he'll dive back down before he answers to place the ladle on the pressure plate.
Okay? And you put them down. As far as Caldron and Glarior goes, nothing happens. But when your hand Taliesin touches the pressure plate, it does click and hold for a moment until you lift your hand off.
Okay.
The skull just it just kind of sits there and doesn't do anything. It's
I had the
reacting
skull.
to you.
He has the skull.
Oh, you have the skull.
I have the
You
ladle.
have the ladle.
Yes.
Okay, I
That's-
got that backwards, so nothing happens. Period. They don't react to the items.
Okay. He then motions to. Is the other pressure plate is down right here, right? That's already down. Like it's already like.
That
clicked?
one's already down. That one's stuck down.
Okay, so then he'll just motion to Caldron and Glarior to just press on the pressure plate and hold it.
Nothing happens.
He will shrug.
You look back up at the phrasing.
Mhm.
The shadow, the giant, the crafter face the sun. The scribe, the fish, the bear turn the keys as one.
Glarior looks over at Taliesin. I think you three, and he points at Taliesin, Alira, and Tiny,
Need to actually press your plates, while Caldron, Gaston, and I turn the keys.
That makes more sense. Fuck. Alira, Thribby.
And while you were down under the water, you did see that golden, kind of dirty looking, odd plate on the floor that kind of looked like a sun.
Right.
This right here.
So when they get back up, Taliesin will look to Thribby and Alira. It's like, all right, looks like you two need to join me down here. He'll go over to Glarior and take the skull from him because it's being very specific. He will hand the ladle to Alira. What the fuck are you doing, TJ? And,
Yeah, zoom in.
It's a riddle.
and then he will ask Caldron for the giant's thumb.
Caldron's underwater.
Caldron, somebody kick him in the head.
I did. I'm Grab.
So, Tiny, he directed you to take Caldron's place. Caldron, you need to go up here, because you guys essentially figured it out. You need to go up here. She might be AFK.
No, she's done now.
Oh no! Oh.
Gaston needs to go up there too.
That is what Glarior said, yes.
Caldron just drags
With
Glarior
Louise?
with him.
Yeah. All right. You three approach the door, the keys in hand, and you guys are floating over your plates in the water.
And then Tal will signal Thribby and Alira to go down and press the pressure plates.
And
Hold
at that
it.
time, you three turn the keys. And you go down, you hear a tick, tick, and all the locks on this ornate-looking, very young-looking door unlock in that moment. And then you three bob back up, and the door slides open.
It's very weird breathing
And
water.
the water rushes in and sweeps across the floor. You guys don't have to stand on the plates until you drown.
No, I'm gonna die because I got the.
Do we get like washed in the room with the water?
No, it's just about ankle high.
Oh.
You step in,
gets
you
swept
see
away.
floating above a platform with a statue of Archay covered in flowers over it. You see a shepherd's crook, a staff with a gem in the center, floating there and giving off a brilliant light. This place doesn't look as damaged like the other room. In fact, it almost looks newer. Could it have been placed by the gods?
Talk about different decor.
Gazten, in that moment, it looks perfect. Just a few cracks from the last couple of years, but other than that, looks good. Gaston,
The floor is shimmering.
you
Sorry.
hear a voice in your head. Approach. Take this gift. You will need it.
Oh, I just immediately walk up to it.
Oh, sweet,
Walk
Santa
up to
Claus.
it. Sweet!
I think like he'll say it out loud too. He'd be like, "Okay," and then he just kind of walks.
Just
Like,
answers
no one
out loud.
addresses him.
Okay. And in that moment,
Um,
you put your hand on it. You feel warm rush over you as you're instantly healed.
Oh, thank God! I was at like 20 hit points. Great. Okay.
And I have just dragged this. It's not supposed to be the exalted version. No, no, no. Wrong one. There we go. Dormant version.
Ooh.
This staff, Archay, the god of the life cycle, life cycle? Life cycle. He shepherds souls who have died to Aetherius or the afterlife they wish. He is known as Orchay to the Nords, Xerxes to the Elves, and Tuwaka to the Redguards. His staff is characterized by a series of twisting wood in 2 colors inlaid with ruby veins that lead to a multifaceted red gem in the crook. This staff is also known as the Crook of Tuwaka or Xerxes' Judgment. Dormant version. The staff of Archay gains the following features in its dormant state. In this state, the staff appears as an oak shepherd's crook that has faint flecks of ruby that sparkle in the sun. You gain +2 to all sources of healing as long as you are attuned to this staff. All sources of healing. So anything that heals.
Cool.
That is the dormant state. And when you put your hand on it and pick it up, it feels like a warm embrace from a long-lost uncle who welcomes you into his house.
Don't say it like that.
Say it exactly like that, Mickey.
Aww.
I think he just immediately like hugs the staff and then goes on his knees and just starts bawling.
Oh. I
Guess
go up and gently and very awkwardly embrace Gaston.
Do the awkward side
Congratulations
pet.
on the first of the vestiges.
Does is there never seen Bridgerton with the Queen? Like thoughts, prayers. It's like that's Glarior. It's like
It's thoughts and prayers, but it actually works.
Oh yes.
I know that was a harsh one. And as you guys, as Gaston hugs the staff and you head back out, I'll take you
and then
back
he'll
to
just be like, Archie does love me. He just keeps crying.
As
And I love
head
you
back
too,
out-
random citizen.
Group hug.
I love you too, random citizen. As you head back out into the world above, you do notice that the sun is starting to get to late afternoon. And you do see Cletus starting to pull up, and he's like looking around for you guys. And he has like a net full of fish in his boat.
A lot of objective markers.
Yeah,
And he shouts out,
quest
Cletus!
markers.
Cletus!
Ah, there you are. Up
Yeah.
on board, heading back to land.
He goes over and helps bring the boat close so everyone can then get inside.
The Thalmor boat's still there, right?
I mean, I think you guys fucked it up, but yes, it's still physically there.
I'm asking Soul. The Thalmor boat's still there, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
You didn't burn it, unlike my other games.
Cool.
Can we destroy it?
So,
You can if you want. Let's keep the
want to.
tradition alive.
So, Tal, I'm just gonna go on the board of the ship. Is there any, like, flammable liquid on it?
What? There's not flammable liquid on it.
Okay.
And he has a bunch of alcohol in his bag if you want flammable
Hey,
liquid.
3B?
Yeah?
I need some of that booze you still got.
Which one?
Yes.
Which one?
Did I stutter?
The ale, the brandy, the fifth one?
Whichever
Which
one sucks.
The ones
I
you
know, I
don't
like all
like.
of them.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fine.
Jeremy,
yeah,
just give me the
ale.
bloody bag.
I give him the like 10 bottles of ale I pull out from my bag. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess I can always get more ale.
Gods.
No.
And Taliesin is going to start pouring the
Did you just
alcohol.
like light it on fire? It's wood anyway.
Arthas.
He's going to start
I
pouring
thought
it.
you were working with the Thalmor. Why you burning their boat?
I deserve it.
Because we're not working with the Thalmor. And he keeps pouring the fucking stuff over the boat.
Mighty Talos.
Yeah, he gives a couple bottles to Glarior. Yeah, you might have fun with this.
Talos the unerring.
Glarior just copies Taliesin, not super sure what he's doing.
Arthas.
So, shut up, Will.
You're not here yet.
So, he's going to explain. So, what we do is that alcohol, while as strong as it is also extremely flammable. Don't worry, not going to happen while you're here, but I'm going to have probably Alira help with this, and then we can basically burn the boat.
Yes, I know alcohol is flammable. That's why you don't drink it next to a campfire.
I'm not talking to you, Thribby. I'm talking to this one. He looks confused.
Alright, fine.
Anyway, so just pour it along the boat, and make sure it soaks nice and deep into the wood, and we should be good to go.
You soak that boat, and you light it ablaze.
Telling Alira to specifically do it, because he can't.
Yeah, keeping with the tradition of my Monday and Sunday game, burning that goddamn fucking boat.
Glarior scrambles the hell away from the boat as it catches on fire.
Taliesin will stand in front of Glarior so he doesn't have to look at it.
Don't you look.
You can
I'll
smell
keep
it.
that note. Maybe the BBG will use fire against Glarior.
It is a very unfortunate weakness I gave him.
Yeah. One of the most common
I think
damage
Gaz
types.
would-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't even use flaming sphere.
And
he wouldn't
as
have fire.
yeah, and as you guys get back onto Cletus's boat, he seems to enjoy the fact the Thalmor boat is burning, a lot. And he takes you guys back to Bravo and back onto the dock. All right, have a nice time.
Appreciate it, mate.
And as you guys back away, you bump to what appears to be a Dunmer. I wasn't gonna make her wait much longer, okay?
I'm just right here.
Yeah, you're just right there on the docks.
Don't worry, I got it, guys. So I'm looking
Would you
back.
like to describe your character? Keeps me warm.
All right. Gotta get into it. Gotta get in the zone. All right. Before you, you see a particularly shorty-looking Dunmer. Their head is up, so their face is a little difficult to make out. Okay, I gotta turn down the music. I cannot.
Sorry. The inspirational music is kind of like a little on the loud side, so I'll switch it back to calm ambient.
Yeah, anyway. A bit on the shorty side, but yeah, their hood is up so you can't see their face super well, but they got a little bit of, longer black hair peeking out there. But, so I could be doing whatever I want, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'll just say, this fucking boy is fishing. Just straight up fishing.
Off the dock.
Yeah, why not? They're just, sitting by themselves. In their fucking leathers, just fishing idly.
And in that moment, you get bumped into by someone in the group. I'll let you guys choose who.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
And you almost drop your pole.
Fuck it, I'll do it, I guess.
Yeah.
So, looking back to the group as I'm talking, I don't even notice. So we got this, next time we got... Oof!
Bloody hell, watch yourself, mate.
Watch where you're
It's in
fishing.
the middle of something here. Fish wherever I want, it's a free goddamn dog.
And blink. It's like... You... Do you live here?
Here? No. But I have been here before. Actually live up in Shadenhall, if you know where that is.
I do, yes. I am, in fact, from this this part of Tamriel. I
Really?
On a smile.
I couldn't tell. They say sarcastically.
Well, couldn't tell that you weren't from around here, so that makes both of us, yeah?
Well, my folk don't have much else to go.
Ain't that right? What are you doing so far from home, anyway?
Well, when angry lizardmen sack your city, kind of need to settle where you can. At least while you're allowed.
I meant, what are you doing so far away from Shane, old friend?
Oh,
DM over here just finding out that Farron is probably from Narcissus or Tyr.
Close Krakenmore.
If you look in the disputed lands area, that's currently owned by the Argonians. On the map.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that area.
Pardon if you read the books too, seeing as that took place in 4E40. It's been something like 160 years since the books, so they've been trading off in their long-running war.
That they have. Anyway, I was here on work. Got bored waiting, so just decided to fish. Don't really have anything else to bloody do.
What kind of work?
Taking things that aren't nailed down.
Is that right?
More or less. Why are you asking?
I'm gonna kneel down next to Farron, and I'm gonna just
Getting kinda close to that, mate.
And I have a big smile on my face, and you do notice that I do have a bit of blood in my hair.
Just like
So, question. You wouldn't happen to be a certain friend of a certain guild, would you? And very big smile.
Depends. Is there a reason you're asking?
You say that you're not, you're very peculiar at taking things that aren't nailed down. Well, and I'm gonna fish into my bag and hold up a single platinum coin. We might need some assistance in taking things that don't necessarily belong to us, but don't also belong to the people that hold them. Considering that, and I'll forgive the transgression of where you're fishing, and of course I apologize for bumping into you earlier. If you help us with that, I'll be willing to pay you. Might need it.
I suppose I'm somewhat intrigued by your interesting choice of company.
Well, we are quite an intriguing bunch, so to speak. And then I'll stick out a hand. Name's Taliesin, by the way. Taliesin Brucius, at your service.
He's gonna like warily take the hand and just be like, Farron.
Pleasure to meet you, Farron. Well, aside from the service that you'll provide, we can talk more about the business in a more intimate setting, perhaps at the tavern, maybe in a nice, not so public corner.
Hopefully not too intimate.
Don't get your hopes up, mate.
Shut up. Get up.
Don't worry, him and Caldron only have eyes for a certain shoeless Bosmer covered in blood.
Not true. Taliesin's a whore. But that's besides the point.
Damn.
Anywho, this timer is gonna, pack away their fishing paraphernalia, put their pole away. Be like, alright, I guess you're Taliesin, who are the rest?
Well, and I'll motion a hand over to the people who are more sociable. And he points to Thurby first. That one right there.
Sorry, I was AFK. He kind of squints at you for a second, like you see him thinking visibly hard about something. He's like, name's Tiny.
Tiny.
And you see a 7 foot tall, 333 pound Nord saying, "Hi."
I'm tiny.
Just stares at you, just like, Tiny.
Well, name's actually Thribby, but most people know me by Tiny. Actually, a lot of people in the group actually call me Thribby. So, whichever you prefer, Thribby or Tiny.
I guess that will alleviate some confusion.
Just call him Thribby.
Right.
Hey, good to meet you, Thribby.
Oh, okay.
Then he motions over.
Holds out his hand, and for like a handshake, and you just see it just massive.
just like after just like a few seconds of considering, just shakes it.
Yeah, he shakes it, and it's not like a bear grip or like a death grip where he's trying to hurt your hand, but you do realize how wide his hand is, and then he doesn't crush your hand, but there is like that slight squeeze, and then
Tiny, right?
That's a bit of a joke, isn't it?
Farron, you said?
Farron.
Farron, sorry.
It's alright, I suppose.
Then we have our lovely... I would say that she's a healer, but she's much more than that, and he motions over to Alira.
Baker,
there we go.
amazing chef.
Okay. I suppose every group of ragtag needs a chef.
I mean, Alira is amazing.
Amazing scholar, I might add.
Sorry.
She just has her head tilted to the side, contemplative look on her face.
Yeah, it's fine, I'm not.
I'm Solera. Nice to meet you. Says.
Likewise.
Nods. Doesn't offer a hand. Acknowledges.
They are okay with that.
Then we have probably the nicest person in our group, mostly, and then he'll motion to the shortest person in the group, which is Gadsden.
How
hello.
short?
I'm 3 feet tall.
Oh! Bloody hell,
The
so much shorter than
tiniest
me.
of Bosmers.
He's 20, but he's like the youngest of the group too.
Have you seen the D&D movie character?
Oh God, not that fucking halfling, please.
Oh no.
It's so uncanny.
What's his face? Bradley Cooper.
Jesus.
That I will say that kind of threw me out of the movie a little bit. I was like, wait.
Kind of just walks up to this new friend, like, I guess we can. I'm friends, and then you. Well, except for him, and he kind of points at Glare, like, you can be his ally, but.
Good to know.
Welcome. He's
Okay.
nice once you save his life a couple times.
And Glarior is just glaring daggers at Gadsden.
Just runs up to him and hugs him, just like, yeah, no, this is normal.
That would make it so easy
Pushes him
anyway.
off.
Yeah, just
Hug everybody.
That's not really nice, guys. Come on now. Speaking of which, that fella right there that he is hugging, that's Glarior.
He turns his head to look at Farron. He has his mask on, his hood, everything. And he has his arms up like as Gadsden is hugging him.
So we're just picking any street rat off the side of the road then?
It's a useful street rat, mate. He knows how to
Street rat.
take things.
You don't know that.
And that's what we're gonna test him on, eh? We need
Fine.
one. Right. And the other quiet, stoic fella right there, the Malmer, that's Caldron. He points to Caldron.
It just looks at obviously never seen a Malmer before in their life. It's just like, good to meet ya.
Likewise.
Right then. That's pretty much our merry band. We had another that's left a bit ago, but he's more worried about some things happening in his neck of the woods. Called him Kai, was a mercenary, red guard. Nice fella for the most part. Is what it is. That being said, let's get off to the actual place we're staying, yeah? Get you nice and accommodated. Talk about the business end of things.
Right. Saves me having to chill out, go for a room, I suppose.
Right. And Talzin will lead them back to the inn that they were staying at.
Ooh, cozy.
You guys head back toward the inn. Nice cheap room. I think I said it was like 5 silver a night per room.
Yes.
Usual accommodations.
And you settle in. And you guys will get a long rest for those of you that took a beating.
Thank fuck.
Oh my god, I was out of everything. I could only grapple. I was like, I don't know what
Hey.
to do.
I love
I know
having
how
two
to
spell
make-
slots.
I just absolutely destroy warlock spell slots by going and legendary resist. How to trigger a warlock in a few words.
3 swell
You
slots.
guys all settle in, get some food, and we'll head off to Imperial City in the morning. You guys can get to Imperial City quicker than on road. You can take a boat. A little bit of a ferry boat, and it won't be too expensive. I think something like a gold, let me double check, 2 gold for the 7 of you.
What the fuck
What is the long? Oh, there it is.
If you're looking for the
So-
long rest on the sheet, it's right next to your character token. It's like a bed.
Yeah, it looks like a bed, and you want the one where it looks like all the sand fell through the glass, so all the way on the right. You just gotta mouse over, and it'll pop up, and then you click it.
Yeah, I totally need a long rest.
Yeah, oh man, you killed the most resources out of everybody.
So, with that being in mind, I was hoping that there would be a scene where Talzin would discuss stuff with Farron, considering that everyone
Yeah,
else is,
you could do that.
most people except for probably Thribby and Gaston are apprehensive.
And if it's all right with you guys, if we run a little bit longer, I do want to plant you in Imperial City tonight.
I'm good. I might just be AFK.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. So,
All right.
when they're at the inn, Tal will go to the barkeeper to order 2 drinks, cheapest one possible, and then we'll look for a more private area for Farron and him to talk, which I'm assuming I can easily find.
100% fine.
Okay. He'll hand the mug to Farron. It's like, you like drinking, right?
Not particularly, but I suppose if that's required for this sort of meeting.
It's not. Thought it was a friendly gesture. You can spill it on the floor for all I care. But with that being said, let's talk a bit. So, I'm not gonna lie, mate. And I don't like lying. Well, that's not true. I love lying. I don't want to be deceitful to someone that's going to probably end up in rather sticky situations. So, first of all, I need your honest opinion, and I'll look around the inn, make sure no one's watching them, except for probably Glarior.
Yep.
He's just staring in the corner.
He's like watching. He's leaning on a wall with his arms crossed, just like glaring at Farron.
So, I need to know, what is your overall thoughts on the Thalmor, state of the Empire, all that?
Well, I don't quite like.
At this point in time, I do want to fill you in is that it's known to anybody who lives within Cyrodiil is that the current Emperor Tacitus Civitas is a puppet emperor. He is a Thalmor sympathizer.
Gotcha.
And he is also a distant cousin of Titus Mead II, which is how he got the throne.
Frankly, I don't particularly care for these high elves sticking their business in places that ought not belong, but at the end of the day, it doesn't quite affect me as it does other people, I suppose, so I could take it or leave it.
So you're not a big fan of them, but you also don't really care what they do as long as it doesn't affect you then?
More or less.
Sounds about right. Alright, well, I'll be honest, mate. Because honesty is the best policy, and we could do things if you say things otherwise, but that's not the point. We're going to be doing things that the Thalmor probably will not like. As a matter of fact, the one thing that will be important to us, more so me, is when we eventually get to it, we're going to need to steal something from Alinor. You ever been there?
Oh, well, can't say I have. Bit out of my usual range. Although the prospect itself does sound quite intriguing.
Right.
You say so.
So let me fill you in on the details. I was tasked with getting something for the Thieves Guild in Riften, back in Skyrim. And that task was to retake a registry of sorts that was owned by the former benefactor. You ever heard of the name Blackbriar at all?
Well, considering I do have loose ties to the guild, I have heard the name. Although, again, that's a bit out of my general reach, but yes, the name does ring a bell.
Well, long story short, did not end in very good tidings. And let's just say that they want that registry back. Unfortunately for them, it's within Alinor, within a very specific region. Let me double check where that is.
Quite a ways away to take it.
Just double checking. It's a black book, so to speak. It's in Maven Blackbriar's old loft within Alinor, and we need. I'm not particularly skilled at stealing things, but I am good at infiltration. I am good at getting information. I'm good at finding things, but stealing them's not my dig. You and I could work well together, and I could pay you for your services, and Brynjolf back in Riften could probably pay you more considering that you helped me, because let's just say I'm a bit on the good side with Brynjolf, yeah? Leave it at that.
I suppose this being a guild contract does change things quite a bit.
It's more on the down low, so to speak, because we're doing it for a bit of pay and also something for the big guy over there, and he points to wherever Thribby is having a drink in the bar.
The tiny one.
Aye. It's for him, and these lot have done right by me, so I think I'll do right by them. And that's that. Considering that we're trying to get that artifact for the Thieves Guild, that being the Black Book, we also have a couple other things that you might want to be aware of. We are also under work for Skyrim itself. We're going to deliver a couple of things to a couple of people, a couple of places and high places. I would recommend that if something happens to you, that you keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, many bad things on a bigger scale are going to happen. And I'll just keep it at that. You make sense?
That's the usual way it goes in my line of work.
Good. I'm glad you have an understanding. I'll be honest, Farron. The pay will be decent, but we're gonna have to trust you first, because what we're doing is very, very fucking important. Not just for small scale, but for all of Tamriel's sake. As big as that sounds, I wish I wasn't exaggerating.
Well, the savior of Tamriel was certainly not something I plan to put on my resume, but...
No shit. And then I just down the fucking beverage.
I suppose times are quite trying these days.
You could say that, for better or for worse, but we didn't expect to be part of certain things, and now here we are. If you accept this job, know that you will be a part of it too. And once again, I do flash you the platinum coin I was holding earlier.
Clarier, do you have the black book on you?
It is in my bag.
Okay.
I don't think we ever made it an item, but I do have it.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure it was on your person.
Mm-hmm.
As they're talking and you're watching over, you hear a familiar voice emanating from the book, almost feeling like tentacles wrapping up around your brain. Another one. and it's very quiet. And that could be owed to the fact the hole is in the sky.
Oh dear.
This one. Fuck.
All right.
So what you know, Farron, is on the 17th of first seed, or was it the 14th? I think it was the 14th of first seed. A hole opened up in the eastern sky over in the direction of Morrowind. It sits below the cloud layer, and it seems to move when you move. But to other people, if they're standing still, it does not move. It is a perspective thing. And what you did see not more than 2-3 days ago is an energy go up into the hole, and you don't know where it came from or why that happened. Hasn't grown inside, it just stays static. Every once in a while, you can see a cloud pass behind it, or the moons pass behind it. But what I will say is it sits relatively where the thief sits, relatively where the planet Arcay sits. And that's all.
All right.
That. You guys get a long rest. And it is your choice how you want to get to Imperial City. You could take a boat, or you could take one of the small roads along the coast.
So... Oh shit. That's cool, Jay. Thank you, Krim. So I'd say that going by foot would be better, in my opinion, because you literally do have a tour guide with you. And that way we can also avoid any like things from the Thalmor if they're like watching the docks. But the ferry is quicker.
The ferry will get you there today.
Yeah.
How long would it take if we went by foot?
Huh?
How long would
2
it take?
days.
Like, oh, okay.
2 days.
Right.
And you do know from what Aaron said, the last day of signups for the tournament is Veritas, and is currently Tyrdas.
I guess Tal will mention that to the group, and then be like, well, hypothetically, we could sign up for the tournament, fight against Aaron, win, and then we could glean something from our so-called villain. If he's even going to be present when we talk to the Emperor. If we win, that is.
Moving up in the world.
Little bit. You guys want to get there faster, or do you want to take time with it?
I'm the stranger here. I'll let you guys decide.
Seems like if we go by foot, we'd have to go through a mountain pass. If we go by boat, then we have to go through a specific.
Oh, don't you
river as
worry
well.
about the mountain pass. I know quicker ways around these lands, mate. I've lived here for many years after all.
Tiny just says, I have a question.
Yes, Thribby.
How are we on time?
Well, we spent, roughly a day or so coming here, and then, No, we spent specifically a day getting to Breville, then we spent another day going to the tomb. Right?
Yes.
So then it would be how many more days for the tournament? 4?
The tournament is on Lourdes itself, but the last day of signups is on Freitas the 11th. And you have another, like, 2 days travel to get there. So if you go over land, you wouldn't get there until Turdus, which is the 10th. Probably late Turdus. So if you want to get there, get established and start trying to, like, I don't know, track down Tullius, find out where Silenir is, if he is there, find Arin, see if anybody else you know is there. Probably best to get there early to get established.
Taliesin
And
then...
find a place. And there is, Taliesin, you would know there is a cranberry crumble there.
Yeah, Starbucks.
Starbucks!
So...
What was that joke from, like, Shrek, where it's, like, the old...
Yeah.
No, this is a joke that started in my Monday game because one of my players decided their character hates the smell of coffee, so I just put cranberry crumbles everywhere. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna troll you now.
So, Taliesin would echo this. And then, hey, you even got a cranberry crumble in the city from what I remember. Surprised that it's gone that far all the way to bloody Morrowind, but successful chains, I guess.
I'm fine. Walking always sounds like a good idea. Sightseeing always sounds fun. But he's trying to hide this, like, excitement of, like, what the tournament. We don't want to cut it too close because there's a lot of important things that we need to do. And it would help us, right? Like, if we would also get more spending money if we win the tournament, has to make sure we register in time. I mean, who knows? Is there a deadline, like sundown?
To be.
Or is it just like, yes?
He's like smiling wide. You just want to fight Arin, don't you?
I mean, that's a bonus. I just want to fight in the tournament. Like, it sounds like, can you imagine how many great warriors there are? This is that'll be a lot of fun. Plus, we would have a lot more spending money to buy shiny things, like pointing at your goggles.
I got you, mate. Don't you worry.
All right, that's my sense. And he goes back.
It's a bit showy for my taste.
What about the rest of you? Go look at Olira and Caldron specifically.
I wouldn't mind getting there early. I feel like there's a few things we want to do around the city, and we're not sure how this tournament is going to go, so if we need to skip town, it might be better to get our business done sooner.
I agree with Olira. I also wouldn't mind looking around.
Right. And what about you two? And looks to the two Bosmer.
Still hugging Glacier.
Hugged Glarior all night and into the morning.
God.
Give the plushie.
Just like Keltrid also like reaches over and starts hugging Glarior.
Get off of me.
A rather affectionate group here.
No.
Bit of personal
The less
space.
time we waste, the better. Get off.
Glarior is the most.
People tell me I have an attitude problem.
That's the biggest part of our group.
I do not.
Alright.
That is you. Get. He's like fighting for his life. Switch between a man way taller than him and a man way shorter than him.
Hold on. And I'm gonna like pry Gadsden off of Glarior.
What, you're not gonna help me with this one? He
No,
points at Caldron.
Fuck no. Thribby, kick Caldron off of him, yeah?
Tiny just full walks over, sits next to Caldron, and is like, I'll give you a
Just
hug.
remember what happened last time you grabbed him.
No, that's why he sits next to Caldron and is like, I'll give you a hug if you want a hug. And then opens his arms for a hug.
Yeah, Cal just go like go Claire and just stand up and walk away.
Good job,
Tiny,
Derby.
looks dejected for a second, and then just goes to the bar and just says,
We're just
bottle of
wondering.
alcohol.
We're just wondering what sort of group we just got involved with.
Look, this group is clearly prophesied. You could tell just by looking at them.
There's no other way we would all stick together at this point.
I mean, all you have to do is eat like 67 cheese wheels or jump around like a rabbit.
Josh might stick to Claire.
That's fine. Tiny's gonna go to the bar and put a gold down. And is like, can I get a bottle?
You said he did.
Doesn't matter what it is. He just wants a bottle.
It's 6:30 in the morning, my Nord friend, but sure.
He puts down a second gold. He's like, does that help?
Fucking Nords, man. And he sets out a bottle for you.
Oh, don't judge him too hardly, kinsman. He's just a fucking drinking his breakfast. Come on now.
I just take it and I walk outside.
What I understand, Nords drink in the crib.
I understood it was the only thing they ever consumed.
A little bit. Right then. So I take it that we're doing the ferry to get there quickly, and we'll do that. But
Yay,
yeah.
boat trip.
So not
2 gold for the 7 of you.
as Talisman was going to say.
I love the sea.
About 2 gold total, so not too much. I'll pay for it, no big deal. And I will pay for the trip.
And this does move at double speed because it's a fucking boat.
So Valyra said that she wanted to do something while she was on the boat.
Okay, what'd you want to do?
I'm fishing.
Could I try to find either like Tiny or Gaston or both of them by themselves without Taliesin around?
Sure. As long as they're not hugging each other. Don't need any more cuddle puddles, guys.
I think Gazim will find
Only my fishing pole
a
understands
remote
me.
area of the boat. Yeah.
Okay.
But like a very high vantage point too.
Valyra would clock Gaston and see if she can find Tiny.
Ooh, a dab.
He's probably like either near the railing or like up against the center of the boat, looking out on the water. No, he's in the center of the boat, looking out toward the water, trying to be out of the way. I'm not sure how big this boat is, how big this ferry is, but yeah.
It's a fairly decent-sized ship. It's got a bunch of cargo on it as well, heading toward the Imperial City docks.
Perfect, yeah. He's leaning up against the wall, looking out on the water.
Okay. I think she'd like get like within 5 to 10 feet away and then just psst. Tiny,
What?
let's go. Okay, let's go find Gaston.
Okay. I head off with the letter.
Run over to wherever Gaston is.
Oh no.
Probably
Poor
on like
Gaston.
the back of the boat, just like watching the scenery.
Hi, Gaston.
Mm.
Okay, 1 second. Looks around. Perception check for Taliesin.
Okay. Roll perception.
What are you looking for?
Checking if Tal's around. I
He's
think
in the
we're
crow's
good.
nest, just watching us.
Nope. Nope. He's standing
I'm
above
pretty
you
sure
on
we're
the
good.
wheel deck.
I checked really hard.
watching.
Okay.
So, we're gonna arrive in Imperial City today,
Okay.
and the tournament is on Lourdes, which is the 12th of Rainhead.
Mm-hmm.
It also happens to be his birthday.
Like big-eyed jaw drops. Like what?
Taliesin's birthday?
Yeah.
So are we
And
making
his
a cake, getting him drunk, going to a brothel? Like what's the plan?
Maybe some of the alcohol, probably yes. From what he talked about, it seems like this might be a bit of a strenuous time socially, so maybe something else would be good. But I think we should definitely try to plan something. I know the tournament's going to be on that day too, but I feel like we have to bake something at least.
I mean, you gotta sleep sometimes. We can do it right before we go to sleep.
So from what I've heard, he might have to go off and do some stuff in IC by himself because imperial politics or something like that. So
Well,
we
he
should
does
have
like
some
that
time.
brandy. I can look in town for a nicer bottle.
You're right. Oh, they probably have that in Imperial City. She just has her notebook out, writing down notes already.
Yeah, just look for the most expensive one, right? That's how that works. Expensive is better in like these alcohol things.
He likes spells. Is there a way he can like cast more spells? Yeah.
He does
I don't think I can help with the magic
like
portion.
magic. I think while we're there, there's several reasons we may as well look for some magic shops. So I think we can definitely add that to our agenda.
I will find a shop and not buy anything because I'm probably gonna get hoodwinked like the last time. I bought this mug that they said would never end up or it would never stop holding alcohol. It wasn't technically wrong. As long as you poured alcohol, it would hold it, but it wouldn't make more. So
But more on that later. Technically does it has some rules. Magic's finicky like that.
not the one I had. It was a lie.
But
But
yeah,
yes.
we have to make sure not to let him know that we're planning any of this though, because I'm sure he wouldn't want us to make a fuss.
Okay. So whoever is not with him for the day should run around and go to
Yeah, we should try to rope in Caldron and Galerier. I'm not sure where they were though. I looked around on the fair and I couldn't find them.
I mean, yeah.
But we can let them know when we get to IC.
Should I also be calling it IC instead of just Cyrano?
It's a
Is that like
threat
a
and
full?
habit. It might call us out as outsiders. I should probably
But I
practice
am an
calling it.
outsider.
Yeah, but I guess just since we're in the Aldmeri Dominion territory, I feel like we should try to blend in as much as we can.
He looks down. He's like, I don't know if the make skull is my size.
Yeah, but if we can avoid standing out any more than we already do,
Okay.
which is much of a sore
Yeah.
thumb.
Yeah, Tiny, you're kind of big.
I know. I make a great shield, but not tiny spaces. I don't do that. I just keep bumping people. I'm actually glad I didn't bump into Farron. I might have accidentally just pushed them into the water if I did. That might have been a bad first impression.
I've heard that there's slaughterfish around these parts too. I haven't seen any since we've been on the ferry.
Oh, Alera, do you know what his favorite food is? Or like what would be like a local delicacy? Should we try to make that and cake and have like a big party? Or is it just like,
Reunite him with his stepmother.
don't tell Tiny he would try.
Jeez.
Have a gal
The
pop out
voice
of the
of
cake.
God just comes out of nowhere.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know what his favorite food is, but we have a couple of options. We could
I know
try
he likes.
to ask him very sneakily Or we could look into his hometown. He's
I
from
mean, I could
Choro.
also just be like, what do you like to eat here? I want to know what's good. You've been here, right? That works? That's not suspicious?
I think that sounds like a solid plan.
Great.
I'm sure that he'll eat a lot of things because he said he's a whore, which means he likes a lot of things, right?
I never said that. The players said that, not Taliesin.
Sorry.
Whores mean being a whore means you eat a lot of food, right?
Yeah.
But god damn it, that
no
is so
concept
of what that
fucking
means.
funny, TJ.
Gaston, it's something else he's eating. Don't worry about it.
Holy shit.
It means he's not picky about food.
Dude, Gaston, if that was true, I'm a big whore.
Tiny just tastes those bread and he's just like, he's trying to hold back this joke. He's just like, no. Let's not just say that out loud. Or are we just saying that didn't happen?
Did not happen because Tal never said that about himself.
Okay, rewind. It did not happen. Not
You just eat those words back up.
It was another dragon break.
Yeah. Minor dragon break. Rewind it.
Allison says he has family, right? Maybe we can invite his family to the birthday party.
Great.
Maybe.
Not great.
He might want to. How do you say? Unwind from the day. Maybe with.
Isn't it fun to be with family?
Families can be complicated. I think it would probably be better if we kept this one on the down low. He's from a noble family after all, and we don't want Cylinder catching wind that we're here. Deception check.
Okay, roll deception.
I think, Gazen's actually interested.
Though to be honest, Cylinder probably would want to know. But
Holy shit.
Jeez.
Gaston, she fucking lying.
I would just use my passive.
Gazen now has a secret mission.
Oh no.
So yeah, that was it. I just wanted to get you in on the plan since we're on a tight schedule here.
Okay, are you also recruiting Caldron and Larior, or?
Yes, we should find them when we get. If you see them, I just haven't found them this whole ferry. But if you see them, we should let them know.
After this, I will go.
What about our new friend?
We can say this is great way to get brownie points.
We should. Yeah, we should include them.
I'll go find him.
The question is, what the fuck is a brownie?
I'll go find him. And then, Alara, you can look for Caldron, and then, Gadsden, you can look for Clarion.
Are you just saying that because we're both wood elves? We're both
You were hugging him for so long, and he didn't seem to, throw a punch at you, so... I think you're... Other than Taliesin, I think you might be his number 2 favorite.
No, I thought him and Caldron are best friends because he calls him Princess.
I'm not sure about that one. Maybe it's a tie for second. Or maybe it's a three-way tie for first. I don't know.
Three-way tie for first. Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, Tiny's like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Lyra. Thanks for letting everyone know. Thanks for looking out.
Okay. Good talk. Remember, not a word to Taliesin.
Okay.
Sten's like, I am so gonna find that family.
I know. I'm he's gonna hunt them down.
Can Tiny then go peel off and look for Aaron?
Sure.
Yazimo resume looking at scenery.
You eventually do find them. You relay the secret plans.
Well, I'm just like, hey, can I sit with you? Can I join you?
Oh, yeah, you're Thribby, right?
Yeah. It's weird. I would like almost all my life, everyone called me Tiny, with the exception of a few people, and now like this group has many people calling me Thribby. It's
Well-
odd, but I like it.
What would you prefer to be called?
Whatever's easier, doesn't matter to me. It's a name's but a name. I mean, it's how we remember each other.
Fair enough.
He looks around. Do I see Taliesin?
You, I guess, like, make a perception check.
Can I help with anything?
No, you don't.
Hey, another 2.
God damn! How many?
He
twos am
doesn't
I
know
gonna roll
anything.
today?
He must have fallen overboard.
He's fucking dead.
He's fucking dead.
Taliesin is one with the shadows apparently. So then he just whispers. He's like, "There's a secret that some of us are going to need your help with."
Oh, all right.
And
Well,
he
I can be
pulls discreet. out a gold piece. Right. This is how this guild works. Is you pay for jobs.
no, that's not necessary. Yeah, just tell me what's up.
Okay, so supposedly it's Talison's birthday coming up.
Oh,
And-
go on.
And we were going to throw him a surprise party, and we don't want him to know, but we figured it would be great if we got him like a cake. We somehow figure out what his favorite food is so that we can cook that, and then I think he likes the colonial brandy. If there's a more expensive, better one, maybe I can go grab that also.
I see.
Do you know? I mean, to me, it's either alcohol or hard alcohol, and just how heavy does it hit you is kind of my scale. Taste is kind of in second thought.
Oh, I see. Well, unfortunately, I just met the guy, so I'm not sure I can be much help in this regard, but...
Right. No, but you can help with, like, either keeping him distracted or helping with getting supplies. It'll be fun, because, I mean, at the end of the day, we just get a big party and we get to eat a lot of food and hang out.
I suppose I don't mind. I'll see if there's anything I can do, help in this endeavor.
Okay. Lyra is the point of contact, spearheading this thing.
I see.
So, I'm not. I don't know how well I can keep a secret. Like my face might be pretty bad. So, anything else you should probably go through her. I'm just bare bones basic. First hit,
All right.
like
Well,
we need the small task. I got. You need something heavy, thrown, punched. I got you. Talking. That's
duly noted.
okay.
Yes.
Well,
go on.
thanks. No, I'm just. I apologize. Yeah, that you see him kind of like fidget a little bit, like his feet just start kicking frantically a little faster. He's like, I apologize if this is a lot. I'm part of the companions, and we're used to like meet up with a party, set out, and then come back, and so it's always very quickly to be of like, yes, more friends, the more the merrier, and so it's once you're in the party kind of thing.
That's fine. It's a bit more than I'm used to, but it's not. Doesn't feel terrible or anything. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess if I step on your toes, speakingly or physically, I guess just let me know, and I'll try to fix that.
All right. I suppose I can only offer the same courtesy if I say or do anything that is overboard. Just let me know. I I try to be
I don't
as
really have a
colorful as
limit, but we
possible.
will see. I mean, maybe I do, but good to know. Thank you.
Of course.
And I'll leave you to your fishing. I don't want to be scaring your fish away. And then he proceeds to. Wow, double nat ones. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Oh!
Woof.
Just really wanted to
He then
fail.
proceeds to get up and.
Goes back to fishing, but they're kind of smiling. They're a little happy about how that went.
This conversation ends as the boat pulls in view of Imperial City. The tall walls surrounding the massive tower that is the white gold tower in view. It seems seagulls follow you in as you pull into dock and you make your way off. Welcome to Imperial City, guys.
Oh my god, we're in the big city now. Oh,
Oh my god, the White Gold Tower!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, White Gold Tower!
Look at the very big tower.
The Elder Scroll is mine. Kill them all.
No, that's Silanir's line. You can't have that line. That's his.
he's gonna steal it straight from fucking Second Era. I'm gonna call him a poser for that.
Just
If he
walk out.
actually says that, Tal's gonna look at the fucking like history books and like, you fucking poser. More like keen looking ass with your fucking lack of drip, wearing all that worm cult garb. You don't even have the Gucci belt on.
Eh?
It's just a fan club. Stop.
Not the Imperial
Meet on
Gucci belt.
Tuesdays.
Don't even have the Nella Telvani drip bag, I see. About to walk you off my block, cuz.
With that, you do notice there, as you go into the city proper from the docks, you do notice there is an increased amount of Thalmor around. More than normal. More than you remember, Taliesin.
Just what we need.
Bloody great. Just what I needed. Well, and he'll turn back to the group. Welcome to the place I used to call home. Technically. Not at the academy yet, so not actually. But it's a lot greater when you don't see a bunch of the black robes.
Except you see all of them now.
Thank you, God. Thank you for rubbing it in my face.
You're welcome.
You believe that
You're
it's my
welcome.
first time here.
Glaring at the lady in the corner who just says that is like, bitch, please.
Blue-haired lady in the corner just waves.
I need to find the fucking Wendigoon image again.
Oh no.
No.
But yeah, this is the arbor. Really not much here, unless you want to go to the requisition office, which don't really do that. The people that run that are kind of cunts. We make ourselves in the city proper just by walking across the bridge there, and they'll motion to the little like small bridge that I'm thinking of in Oblivion that connects the docks to the main city.
Yeah, that. I'm picturing that too.
I don't know anything about this place just yet.
Well, hopefully when we see less of these fucking dark robes here, we can actually enjoy what the city is, and it's quite big, I assure you. Come along then. And despite his little grievance that he has, he does have a bit of swagger to his step.
He's like, yay, I get to show people around. And you lead them straight up into the market district, and smack dab, front and center, is a Comberry crumble.
And here is
funny.
the famous, or infamous, Comberry Crumble of the Imperial City. Probably the best of the best. Might even be able to compete with Alira's sweet rolls. And I wink at her.
No, it doesn't.
Have to
No, it
see.
doesn't.
Fucking Gaston. Nuh-uh!
Oh.
No,
No.
I think you might be able to learn a thing or two, Alira, because this one is the best I've had. Not sweet rolls, but everything else. It's pretty good.
Cracks
She's
through
gonna kill
knuckles.
you in your sleep for that.
That being said, we have quite a bit of shopping that we can do here if we need to reference it. If I remember the Imperial City, which I don't, I believe the other district after the Market District is the Temple and then the Arena on like either side.
Yeah, the Talos Way was renamed the Eight Divines Way,
Okay.
just to drive it in.
And the
It's like we're in charge now, bitch.
if you follow the Eight Divines Way down here, you will eventually reach the the Temple District, I believe. It's been a while. Don't think they changed the districts much. It is, like I said, it's just a giant circle. Not too hard to lose yourself in the Imperial City. So, where would you all like to begin?
I don't know where to start.
We reserve a room.
That is a good thing. We could do the Comberry Crumble, or, as I look at the DM,
There is. Let me actually pull it up because I do actually have some stuff on this. If the file will open, thank you, file. Don't be an asshole next time. Much appreciated. Let's see. Trying to find it. I'm sorry. Imperial City. There it is. The inns that you got is the Warrior's Rest in the Arena District, the Eights Inn in the Nobles District, pardon me, in the Eights District, which was formerly the Talos District, the Comberry Crumble, and the Dragonfire Inn.
okay.
The Warrior's Rest is the cheapest. It is essentially just a frat bar. It is loud, it smells, it's not really a place you would want to go to sleep, but they do got a couple of rooms. You're just not going to get restful sleep. The Eights Inn is the next up, the next priciest at about 6 gold a night. Pardon me, Comberry Crumble's the next up at 2 gold a night, and then the Eights Inn at 6 gold, and the Dragonfire at 25 gold a night.
And the Dragonfire
That's
is
in the Green Emperor Way.
That's like the
It
Noble
is
District, right?
the bougie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the bougie.
Okay.
That's like the I want to be high and mighty and rub elbows with the nobles and the Thalmor.
So, since I'm from here, do the Brucius family have anything at the Dragonfire Inn?
Yes.
Okay. And it's already paid for, right? Or do I have to pay for it?
It is paid for, but your dad might be informed it's being used.
That is perfectly fine with me. Because I like my dad. So,
Hey, you chose the Dragonfire.
I'm discussing
God,
it with
it's
them
gonna be
first,
fun.
DM. Hold on.
This is gonna be fun for me.
So, we have explains everything that Sol just said about the inns. And with the Dragonfire, because I'm still technically an heir to House Brucius, we could get free room and board, and it would not cost us a thing. It's also bloody nice, but most likely my father will be informed, because it is under his name since he is the head of the house. So, I don't really care if we use that place. He's one of the nicer people in my family, after all. Did accept me for who I was. Thoughts?
Your dad must love you.
I'd like to think he does. He's just a very busy man, that is.
You're okay with him catching word that we're there?
Yeah.
I mean, out of all the people that I'd like to see aside from my brother, I don't think I would mind my dad to know that I'm alive. I mean, it's been almost 5 years. I think a little more than that.
Well, that is quite a long time to be away from your family, so,
Well, family aside, he did pause, and then I just don't say anything else after that. I think it'll be fine. I have like this
alright.
odd-looking smile on my face.
Well, I can't say no to a prospect like that, so...
Rest of you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll follow your lead.
Alright then. Well, prepare to be, I guess, surprised at who I actually am. And I lead them to the, Green Emperor Way? Yeah, that district.
Good thing I barely know
Okay.
you.
You head up to the Green Emperor Way and toward this beautifully decorated marble statues, fountains, hedges, and all that sort of stuff, and even a lovely red carpet. It is bougie.
Oh my god.
You head on in, and there behind the desk is a Breton woman, her hair up in a tight bun, and in a lovely dress with black dress with silver trim. Welcome to the Dragonfire. How may I help you and your friends?
What's her name?
You just gotta keep doing this to me.
I would know them, so that's actually kind of important.
That is true. That is true. Her name is
Would Taliesin care
Aressa?
enough to know their names, though?
Yes. He was a bastard. He cares
Yes.
about everyone except his mom.
Wow.
You only know her by her first name. Her first name is Aressa.
You
Oh
telling
yeah, I feel out of place.
you telling me you don't recognize this ugly mug, Alyssa?
Taliesin, it has been a long time, and you find yourself in colorful company. She particularly eyes the Malmer.
Well, let's just say I've been having quite a colorful time. Is
Why did you select?
Understandable.
What the hell?
is the
Your
master?
father isn't here at the moment.
He's not, right?
Is that what you need?
No. I was actually wanting to use the Brucius suite.
Of course, I can do that for you. How long? She pulls out a book and dips her quill in ink.
I'd say for maybe 3-4 days at the most.
Understood. All right, 3-4 days. So that will take you to Frida's.
Sounds good.
Are you staying for the tournament?
Yeah, a bit of a homecoming. I think that we are going to participate in the tournament.
All right. Then I'll put you down for a little bit longer if you're staying for the tournament.
Appreciate you.
Because trust me, the other places will fill up pretty quick. And she writes you down until Sundays.
Right then. Have you heard anything from my dad?
He was here probably a month ago, something about seeing the High Justiciar, but he has gone back to Coral, and he's not due back for quite a while.
What about Cassandra?
I do believe she's at the Synod right now.
Fuck. I was afraid you were going to say that.
Caldron, roll a perception check as this finishes up. You know where the Brucius Manor is. If you need anything, ring the bell.
Of course, of course.
And I will see you later. Enjoy your stay. And as you turn Caldron out of the corner of your eye, you see something you haven't seen before, because the first time you've seen him, it hasn't awoken yet. And as you turn, you see this massive blackish cloak. And coming down the stairs is Silenir Malleus.
Oh, fuck.
And that's where we'll end today's session.
You
You
fucker!
suck.
Oh.
Told you it was gonna be fun for me!
You son of a bitch!
Of course, we had to pick the
but
fucking
I will-
bougie one where the bougie asshole would be.
I totally had a feeling. I was like, yeah, when your dad loves you, let's go there.
Let's go there. Oh, look, it's Silenir Malleus, your enemy.
Yeah, because there's not a nicer hotel above the bougiest one. Got it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're on the Emperor Green Way, just right below the White Gold Tower, and he is the hand of Queen Avren.
Wait, the bougie asshole. I resent that, Jay.
Anyways, 914 experience for tonight, which brings you to a total of 14,499. You've leveled up to 6.
Yeah.
Woo!
What was the
Okay.
total?
14,499.
14,499. Congratulations on level 6, and I wonder where Silenir's room's gonna be. This is gonna be awkward.
Right next door. No.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Hold on.
I have a
Fucking gonna harass Glare all night.
I have a completely
Let's
Let's
unrelated
just
question.
say you're a noble. Your family has one of the best rooms in the house. He's the hand of Queen Avren. He ain't gonna stay in a podunk room. Ooh, that's a good roll.
Oh, there's
I
gonna
gotta-
be some fucking beef.
I got an unrelated
And
question.
Here's the fun part. You need to be on your best behavior. Or else you're gonna end up at the end of a hangman noose. Ooh.
What's the unrelated question?
I was wondering if I could swap out my short bow for a crossbow.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Hoggies.
I kind of had a question for the group and how you'd feel.
Hmm?
So Gazin has been very much a moon druid.
And I just dumped a Healy staff on him.
I do the healing staff, so I was wondering if y'all would be okay with doing a very like heal bot druid.
Sure.
Yeah.
For me, it's you have the amazing Healy thing. When it gets to exalted, you're gonna get a total of +5 to all sources of healing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
Yum.
like really big passive healing because you're a druid.
Mhm.
It's really
Yeah,
It
is
just-
that it's still gonna be the flavor of the character is gonna be the same, except he'll use his changeling abilities for healing instead.
Hell yeah, he's gonna turn into a
So that-
treant.
Possible. I think it's gonna be like he'll be like a heal bear, like all.
Friggin'
Yes.
Sounds
That's what
amazing.
I'm hoping for, like the flavor.
Jay, imagine
Oh.
imagine a bear tank that's healing. That's Gaston.
So I want to for Caldron specifically, I want to state how large this cloak around him is that you did not see in that cave, because your dead sight hadn't awakened yet. And I also need to do some changes to Revenant. I rebalanced it to match the Esper version. But you will get you will drop your dead sight by half, but you will gain poison resistance.
Ooh.
So, is this cloak is massive. He clearly has a lot of this power on him. It seems to drape and follow down after him and take up the entire staircase, and just bottom of the staircase, it just spreads out and rolls across the floor. It surrounds him completely. You can see him. It's almost like an opaque black, but if people were to be like within 10 feet of him, it would look like it's on them too. But it's on him.
I'm just trying to find a basic bitch crossbow.
Basic bitch crossbow. Okay, so on your sheet, the funny doodly dots next to your X button, go into equipment shop. It should be in there. Oh, hand crossbows in there, and a light
cool.
crossbow. There's light crossbow down there.
I found them.
For those watching the stream, thank you guys for tuning in. It will once again be held next Wednesday at 9 p.m. EST. And I very much thank you for watching and following if you have done that already. If not, shoot me a follow and you will be notified of when we will be streaming this again. Is it Wednesday yet? Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Peace out, sexy.